Welcome. What's up, good people? What's going on? My name is Astro, and welcome to episode, I believe this is 96 of But There's More. With me today, I got my man Ace Stats,
What's good, people?
and I got my man Keeses. What's up, Keeses?
How y'all doing?
Great, man. Great. This is awesome, man. Glad to be here. If you in the chat, say what's up. We got a lot to unpack today. So we're gonna jump straight into it. We're gonna try not to try not to go too crazy today. We got a lot of pictures to get through. We got a lot of topics to get through. Um, so good. All right, let's start. Man. How y'all doing? How y'all boys doing?
Good, same old.
Hey,
Same
same thing,
on.
man. I gotta work on these pieces, paying some off, and getting everything in order.
Good, man. I know the feeling. Man. Um, I guess we can start with Comic Con since that's one of the most recent things, and then
Yeah.
let's talk about Comic Con, and then let's get into Queen Studios, and then if we have time, I got some random pictures we can get into if that's all right with y'all.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
I gotta say one thing though with Keesus. I'm not feeling that Ghost Rider you got at all.
Oh, come on, man! Come on, man! Oh,
I
man!
think that's the worst one they ever made, for real.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's crazy because I was watching this review by this guy named H Stats, and I was like, God damn, his looked like it was horribly painted. Like he must have got the bad one. I was like, oh, I'm so lucky, man.
I know when you saw that bad boy, you was like, damn, like it's
What
just.
before or after I put it together?
Let me see. My wow factor when I opened the box, I like, I can't believe I bought this. Like, damn.
Man, look. So my wife helps me with my videos, right?
uh,
So when I opened the box and she saw all the pieces, she was like, "I'm not helping you with nothing."
yeah,
She was like, "If it don't involve me holding the camera or doing the
yeah,
little points and stuff," she's like, "I ain't touching that,
yeah,
man." And I had them on the top shelf,
yeah, yeah,
taking him up and down. You can't. You have to take him apart to move them.
yeah,
I'm like, there's a lot. Some pieces are hard to fit in,
yeah,
especially the cape on the back of
yeah.
the
It's a lot of like you know the reviews
yeah.
lie because like what I did in like what 10 minutes took me like 3 hours.
Hey, look, I still haven't edited that video. I was
Yeah,
like, this is a lot.
that's
It's a
what I
lot of
saw.
editing.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, that's why he ain't do the review yet because I know he probably like, God damn.
It's gonna be a lot of editing. Man, and then picking it up, I was like, this
Yeah,
is heavy.
yeah.
This is heavy without the horse
It's
on it.
heavy. It's heavy. Yep. Yeah, but it's a great piece though. I just think it belongs on a higher shelf because the way that horse is angled down, I think
Yeah,
it's
I
on a
had him
high.
on the high. I had him on my high one.
Yeah,
But getting him back down to do, my close up 360s that I be getting,
yeah.
I was taking them up and down, up and down.
Oh
I was
hell
like,
no, hell
I was
no,
like, hey man, I can't be doing this.
no.
Almost broke a piece off on the cape because it was, taking it off. You need to take the
Yeah,
back off first. I was like, oh nah, man.
yeah.
Once he was down, he was down.
Yeah, it's a piece. Once you put it in that spot, it stays in that spot.
Oh yeah, he's staying right there. There ain't no moving him.
Yeah,
I am getting module cases though, because I feel like that collection. When you start getting pieces where, because I have limited space,
mhm.
so now I kind of know more of what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
But I feel like I'm starting now to get, I got, I got Queen Studio pieces coming.
mhm.
I got more XM pieces coming, and I feel like these are more expensive pieces too.
Yeah, man.
And I feel like why not just go ahead and put the money towards a setup as well?
Yeah, yeah,
Not saying anything wrong with the muscle racks because I probably still keep the muscle racks because
mhm.
those, they never falter really.
Yeah,
But at the same time, like this piece right here, it's got to be set up somewhere nice. I
yeah,
feel like.
yeah. it's definitely a a show taker. You know.
Yeah.
My man Terry, man, what's up, baby?
What's
My
up,
guy,
Terry?
my man. That's loyal. That's my guy. Um, good. So, all right, let's get into New York Comic Con, right? So, uh, stats went. I went. Let's start with stats. How? So, give me your overall thoughts of Comic Con. Then we'll dig into different stuff.
Well, for me, it's always like I love Comic Con. I love it, but it's always overkill because it just seems like you got to plan out the day, and
Yeah.
I never plan what I'm going to do when I go to Comic Con. It's just about being captivated by the environment. And one specifically, I'm going to check out statue venues. So when I went, um, I think it was the day I saw you there. I was really, really upset because
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea no venue or vendor was going to be there. It was just very disappointing. I mean, I love the cosplay, I love all of that stuff, but when I go specifically for a day to work, and then let's say if I go like on a Saturday, then I go with my son, and then I'll go like the last day with just a couple of friends. We can just chill, do whatever, and hit up a couple of panels because it's overkill. When you done it, I think I've done it like 6 years in a row. You kind of
Mm-hmm.
just chill, you go with things. But I was
Mm-hmm.
very very upset the fact that our top vendors were not there. I couldn't believe it. Like that was just a slap in the face to me. You know.
So Keith, to jump in here. So, why do y'all think some of the, all of the statue companies didn't show this year?
Um, I would say for some people, like sideshow, like say, I feel like
Mm-hmm.
maybe they didn't have nothing new, or if they did have something new, they just didn't want to show it at this time, and they want to wait till, you got your 12 days coming up, you got all this other stuff coming up, so why not just wait, push that to the right? Um, I can't say like Queen Studios, as we know, came out with new stuff, but I can't speak really for the other companies, other than they probably didn't see this as an important time to put out anything new. And I feel like if Sideshow did put out something new, or if one of these companies did put out something new, then somebody else would have came and stepped on it, and just at a later date put something out that'll probably
Mm-hmm.
crush whatever they got going on. So, I mean, I personally like for Comic Cons, like when I've been seeing a lot of people, like with HS point, I don't think these statue companies are looking at cons anymore as a way to display their new stuff or get people to see something in person to see how it really looks. I feel like at this point, you go to a con, you're there for the environment, you're there for this and that. Because I've seen all these people's videos, and either they show you the same statues, or they going to the statue store down the street and they showing you statues over there.
Midtown Comics, yeah.
Hmm.
So, I mean, that's my view on it. Like I said, I haven't gone to one yet, like at all, anytime. I was planning on going to San Diego next year.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I personally, that's just my thoughts on it.
But you see, the thing. Okay, the reason why I say that's a bad move because by going to the cons, that's how I bought a lot of statues. Because I remember when I first saw the sideshow Venom bus, it blew my mind. It blew my mind. I'm getting this because I saw it in person. It was in that glass. That was my first time seeing like translucent saliva coming down from the teeth. It just blew my mind. All I knew I was getting it.
Hmm.
So for I mean I don't know what these companies were thinking, but you got people like me. Sometimes you want to see it. If you see it, that basically is like, look, I'm getting it. So I don't know. It was because we're recovering from the pandemic. Maybe it was too expensive. I have no idea. But you gotta. There's people out here that want to see things in person. You know, and sometimes seeing things just on the internet is not going to do it for you. By seeing it, in person, I think that's some people want to just get that whole experience. Like, wow, yeah, it blows my mind. So I was very
I
disappointed.
I agree. I think. Well, I will say this. Back to Keith's point about Sideshow not having anything in the show. I mean, if you just look at Sideshow Con that they did online, they didn't
Yeah,
really they didn't show much, and we'll look at the pictures here in a little bit, but they didn't have much to show. So yeah, that makes sense as to they probably didn't see it as a worth the investment to, ship all that stuff over to New York and display it. And I mean, but what I will say is that even though that they didn't have new stuff to present, like to us, you know, seasoned collectors, you still have so many people who have never seen these statues before, right?
Yep.
So I think you had what roughly 200,000 people, 150,000 to 200,000 people each day at Comic Con, right? That would be those would be eyes on those statues, even if it's not brand new statues that's been out for 6 months or something. We've been looking at it for 6 months, but
Yeah.
this person just saw it for the first time, and now this person they're gonna buy that statue, and now they're gonna be a repeat customer because now they're gonna get that statue. Now they're watching. Then you come out with some more stuff, then they get that, then they get that, then they get that. Now you'd have made all this money just off that one customer
Yep.
yeah.
had you just came to Comic Con and you got damn near 200,000 people looking at this stuff a day, and it's 4 days.
So
Yep.
So
let me play devil's advocate real quick, just for the sake of the argument. So, do you think that makes sense what you said completely? Now, do you think the statue companies look at it like, okay, this is my competition. Sideshow looks at XM as in, instead of getting new people and trying to invite them in, the people I have right now that are kind of turning the leaf and wants to go to XM, maybe I should say what I got going on to try to pull them back in. Like you have JND or one of those one of the high end collectibles that their price points are kind of high and they only get a certain type of collector. They're not looking to get new collectors. They're just steady out putting out pieces for the people they know that's gonna buy. So do you think the statue companies are also looking at that and being like, we're not really looking to bring, if we bring new people in, cool, that's whatever. But our main goal is to hang on to the people we got and show them we still have stuff.
Well, to be honest, I really don't know their marketing strategy. To be honest, but what I'm trying to stick to, like in the Astro in the back. When I
mhm.
went on Sunday, they had some. I guess it was a new vendor, and they had a few statues in the back, but it was stuff we already seen. And that PCS Venom statue, I didn't. I saw it in person. I didn't like it at all. I was like, oh, I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger on this. Because you know, sometimes we get that FOMO, and you figure,
Mhm.
oh, it's my favorite character. I got, but just by seeing that Venom in person, I was like, nah, this is. I'm glad I. It was just too big. It's the video game version, and it just wasn't for me, you know. And going back to you, Keesis, I think you're going to have a certain handful of people. I'm sure they can do the statistics of who's going to buy whatever. See what I'm saying? Because like you got like what Ash was saying, you got some, I guess, fanatics like ourselves. We already know this is our hobby. This is what we love. We want to see it. We want to touch it, smell it. You know, all, and we're the guys that are going to go ahead and buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And by it not being there, in a sense, it's kind of like, well, you might lose our business. Like, okay, well, fine. Like, you mean to tell me you guys could even just throw something at me to look at? I mean, damn. It was,
Yeah.
it was, it was, it was like, what the hell, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I agree. I 1,000% agree.
I mean, we say that, but at the same time, how many times have we seen the same statue in the community? I'm not saying individuals, but some individuals in the community are like, damn, you showing us the same thing we saw already. Why not something new? And we doing, it's just that back. I mean, nobody's going to be pleased.
Mm-hmm.
You
Like
can't please
the
everybody.
reason, yeah, the reason we all agree on it is because we all feel the same way. Like,
Yeah.
hey, show us something. Like, show us the new paint. If it's the last paint job on it, show us what it looked like. Like, we all, us three at least agree on that. But
Mhm.
there's some people out there that just ain't gonna be pleased with seeing Nightcrawler for the third time or seeing the Batman for the third time. It's
I,
different things. But
I guess is like, I mean, it's just, I would say it's an old school strategy, right? It's kind of like if you're going to buy a car, you might, you know, look up the specs, you have in mind what you want, but you go into the dealership to actually sit in it, right? You want to
yeah,
feel it out. You want to see exactly why you're buying this car, why you're about to drop this amount of money. And being that these statues are going up in prices, remember, not only are we paying these high end prices, we're also paying shipping prices that's through the roof. So sometimes it helps. Like, okay, why would I invest in something like this? Why would I purchase something like this? This is because I love this particular scope. I want to see it, you know, because
Mhm.
I went last year to Comic Con,
Mhm.
right when it was kind of like coming out of the pandemic, and my Bizarro, I saw it in person. I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm
Oh
getting this.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm getting this, because I saw it.
Right.
I'm like, it looks better in person. Because
hmm
sometimes, we can get, you do reviews, you can give a review, but it's almost so much the camera can pick up, you know, it's almost
Right.
so
yeah,
much it can pick up, and by a person being there, just seeing like, damn, this is woo, you know. So I have no idea why they didn't show up. I think maybe it might have been too expensive because a guy that I buy from, usually he's there. He didn't show up this year. So I'm like, maybe the prices are through the roof, gas. I don't know. You know.
it could be.
It
It's,
gotta.
it's numerous.
It's probably. I'm sure. I'm sure how much it costs has probably played a huge factor in that. And
Yeah.
then I was watching Batman Statue Collector show the other day, and he was saying that he was talking to somebody, and they were saying how the price of the booth, like the space on the floor at Comic Con, like the prices went up like 2-3 times the regular price.
Wow.
And so if like you probably thinking like, okay, Sideshow normally like front and center, right? They got prime real estate, and XM normally has prime real estate. So you telling me that, especially XM and Sideshow coming from the other side of the country, XM coming from a whole different country. Uh, I can't get. It's gonna cost 2-3 times what I already got to pay for the booth, and I got to pay for to get the stuff over here, and I got to get employees over here, and hotels, and food. Yo, I'm just not about to come. Like it's too expensive.
Yeah,
Like it's
Yeah.
too crazy.
yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
also, I
It,
I say if the companies were customer friendly, at least the ones that are stateside, the ones that can make it, the ones that are
yeah.
customer friendly, they have to know at the same time. You literally have collectors spending money to go to Comic Con to get
Yeah.
hotels to get all this other stuff just for to see statues.
Yeah.
A lot of
That's true.
collectors don't really care about cons other things that are happening.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool that they're going there and seeing that, but they're coming there just for statues. You got
Yep.
some reviewers who aren't that don't benefit from making videos and stuff like that, that do it just because they love to do it, and yet they're still
Right.
coming out there, they're still spending their money, they're still getting the hotels, doing the same thing, and they're still reviewing your product when they get there, saying whether it's good or bad praise, you're still getting more notoriety from them.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's the same spectrum. You got both sides, of what's going on, but
Mhm.
I mean, put out something like y'all said. Like I'm in agreement with y'all. Like put something out. Like
But you see, the thing about it is like, when I went Sunday, I had my nieces with me, my son, and my oldest niece, she is a diehard fan of Chucky. So Andy was there, and I said, "Look, I don't pay, and I'm not trying to take money out of nobody's pocket. I don't pay for celebrities' pictures or autograph. It just might be a New York thing. If I watch a
I don't
show,
either.
yeah, I'm not
Mhm.
paying.
yeah,
Why would I pay? I don't throw myself under the bus a little bit. I remember I went to a con, and I forgot the name of the actor who was on The Walking Dead. He was just walking through the crowd, and nobody recognized him. So I said, "Can I get a picture with you?" And he was like, "Well, I said, "Well, I'm not paying you $50, right?" So he said, "Okay, well, look, it's 50 because this is what my agent is telling me." So I said, "Well, I'm going to scream out loud, and tell everybody you on the floor if you don't take my picture, right?"
You said
Yeah,
that?
yeah. So he said, "Okay, well, just hurry up and take the picture real quick, right?" So I took my picture. It was
Yo,
like,
you
dude,
crazy, yo.
I follow you. I watch. Why should I pay? You know what I'm saying? Everything. Like I don't go to the con as much as I like. Okay, um, the Neil Gaiman Sandman Netflix series. I
Mhm.
Yeah,
thought about paying because I love that graphic novel. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should, because I love that story. When I found out it was like $100 for autograph and then $80 for a picture, I'm like, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I've sat here, I watched the show, I read. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing when it comes to statues. Like we're dishing out this money, we're looking forward to see what we buy. So
yeah,
somebody got to be loyal to the customer. You can't always. It's a two-way street. How I see it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, think about it. If what if the diehard fans like us say, you know what, we're not buying this stuff no more. Then what? We're not doing no YouTube videos. We're not even doing these live chats. Your statue came out,
That's
and
yeah. Because
you know,
this is all promotion for them. We
yeah, it's
promoting their
free
stuff.
promotion.
mm,
You
Yeah, it's
know,
yeah.
free
Us talking
promotion,
about it
man.
right now is free
yeah,
promotion.
it's
So
free promotion. So
Exactly.
we wanna see what we love and what we're paying you to make for us. You know what I'm saying? Bring your ass.
Yeah,
You know,
and we don't mind because we love it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? We
yeah,
don't mind
mhm.
promoting your stuff because we like it. We like
yeah,
what y'all doing. So we won't
yeah.
promote it.
I
You
know.
know.
Bigger the piece though. My videos might come out a little late. Y'all keep making these big ass statues. It's hard to get these. It's hard to get these
I
videos
know,
out, man.
I know. It's a lot of work, and but my thing is like, look, man, it was the con overall was great. I'm not knocking New York Comic Con, but some of us go there for a reason, and I just felt like the statue collectors were left out this year. Like we were totally ignored. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So,
I
so
agree.
I want to say I have a question. Like you kind of answered it already for you, H. That's but you, Astro, what was your experience this year for cons? Because you've been to other cons, so like,
Yeah, yeah. I've been to other cons. I went to last year's con. I went to 2019's New York Con. Um, and so this con, it was cool. It was cool. It wasn't like my mind wasn't blown, nothing like that. I went Friday and Saturday. Okay. Friday I got there at about 10:30 or 10, like 10, about 10:30. I got there kind of late. And then the con floor was really cool. As always, I always enjoy con floor. Con floor is really cool. Um what I will say is that this con, before we even got to the con was a little messed up. Like I was kind of like it was already messed up because I don't know if you went through the stats, but when it went to getting your tickets, buying your tickets, or no, I'm sorry, not buying your tickets, your reserving like, cause well, if for the people who don't know, you buy your tickets, and then once you buy your tickets, like as it gets like the month of the con or like 2 weeks before the con, they they set a date and time, and you go in and you book reservations for stuff you want to do at the con. So you want to go to panels, you want to sign up for autographs, you want to sign up for Funko lines, like all types of stuff, like movie premieres, show premieres, all that type of stuff. You schedule it, right? And so when it came to that, none of that stuff worked because the system they used crashed, and it crashed so bad that they had to cancel it the day of, and they ended up having to I said, oh, but it's okay. Or no, actually, I take that back. Thank you. So they ended up having to cancel the show. I mean the reservations, and so we did it on a later date. And at that point, the Funko stuff was sold out. By the time I got to the line, so I didn't get any exclusive Funko Pops. Every year I go, I get Funko Pops because you know what I'm saying. You get it's New York Con exclusive stuff. You know what I'm saying. It's real cool. It's they had a Green Lantern I wanted. It was really nice. But like if you didn't sign up, like if you it was over, it was dead. And
Mm.
so that's kind of how it happened. And so I didn't get any Funko junk because I love Funko. Didn't get any of that. Um, there was a panel. There was a couple panels I wanted to go to. Wasn't able to go. Um, there's a new Batman and Superman movie that's coming out. Um, there was a premiere for that movie. I tried to go to that. That was full because I had signed up for it. That was full.
Anime?
Oh, yeah, it was animated. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. It was good.
Oh, you went to that? That
No,
was on Friday.
I didn't go to the panel, but I just recently saw it. I think I know it's like a son of Superman, son of Batman, something like that.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw that. It was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Mhm,
Yeah, that was premiered at the con on Friday.
mhm.
Um. Also, I booked the stuff reservations because obviously I bought a ticket for me and my wife. And when I did the reservations, I went through and I booked the reservations. And so when I went to go see the Chucky panel, um, they scanned her barcode. It was good. And then they scanned my barcode and it was like denied. It's like you can't go in. I was like, what you mean? Like we set the reservation for this. And he was like, nah, it's only like it's only for one person. So what you mean it's only for one person? I booked the reservation. We're on the same ticket and they only allowed you to like, whenever you did the reservation, you just click one. It didn't give you the option for two. So shit, I mean that's what it is. He was like, nah, you gotta go, you gotta go, bro. It's like it's only for one. And so I had to go wait. I had to leave, let her go in, leave, and then go wait in the standby line for them to let us in on standby. And I said, this is the worst experience ever. This is so stupid. Like they should not use this system anymore. It's dumb. Like buying tickets was dumb. Making reservations was dumb. No statues here. Uh, like this is just not what it normally is. Like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah,
And so I say all that to say I had to make. I still had a great time, but I had to do it through other means of, just enjoying the con floor, finding statues like through these other booths and stuff like that, enjoying the cosplay and all that, and just enjoying myself overall. But
yeah.
yeah, that's kind of what I had to resort to. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
I
That
think
doesn't
I
sound fun at all, honestly. I'll be honest. It sounds like a
well,
lot of
yeah.
money. It sounds like a lot of money. Like me
Mhm.
personally, I know the type of person I am. And if I went through all of that, it probably would have
Yeah,
ruined my first experience going to a con. And probably wouldn't want me to go back to a New York con because that just sounds like a bunch of money wasted that I did, or a bunch of time. Not even money, it's just a bunch of time. I go there for a reason. Well, the biggest reason is statues. They don't got that. Then I'm like, all right, they don't have a lot of statues. I'm gonna sign up for, as you say, these booths and stuff. I can't get in half of these booths
yeah,
because of y'all system. And
right,
then on top of that, I'm just sitting there like, okay, let me walk around and take pictures with random people who are dressed up. That's cool and all, but that's not the reason I'm there per se. And it that
but you
just
know what, Keith is like the you know what the heroes were there. I'll give them that because the artist gallery were where the people who write this stuff that we love that we have these images. They were cool because shout out to Libra Mijo because he was cool. Like he actually was like, yeah, I'll take a picture with your son because my son is young, and Scott Snyder, a couple of writers, they were just down to earth, super cool. So that's what really kind of like saved it for me. But I was still pissed, like, man, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hmm
I
y'all
heard
should have been.
I did hear the writers were out there like
Yeah,
forces,
they were cool.
and they were coming to clutch for a lot of people.
Yeah, they really weren't like. I mean, it's kind of like they weren't like, give me your money. It was like you wanted to support them because they were so humble. And that's why,
yeah.
yeah, they were so humble, and that's why I mean, like, for us to dish out all this money for what we love and not to even make an effort. You know what I'm saying? To give us something. It's
I
like, come
will
on
say
now.
I will say there were a lot of really good artists in Artist Alley.
Yeah, yeah,
When I went down to Artist Alley on Saturday, man, it was so many there, like Jim Lee, Scott Snyder,
yeah.
Greg Capullo. Uh,
Those are some heavy
uh,
hitters you naming
it
off.
it
Yeah.
was, bro, like it was way
And,
like just a
and
lot.
super cool. Like, I mean, great attitudes. Like, not trying to act like I'm the man. None of that. It was beautiful, man. So
Yeah, man.
shout out to those people that really love what they do, and shout out to those artists, man. For real. Big,
That does make the whole hobby, because it falls in our hobby too.
yeah.
We all started somewhere. Then even if we started collecting first, we went back to the comics because you want to see what that's about.
Yeah.
So the fact that these stories, they can, it all falls together. These people make these stories about these characters that we love. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I forgot about this. I also got to meet one of my favorite artists. He wasn't even an artist alley. I randomly saw him having I passed by his booth randomly, just walking the floor the con floor was Marco Mastrozo. I have his Spider-Man up here on my wall, and I bought like 3 prints from him. I usually get his stuff through Sideshow, and ended up getting the 3 I got are smaller than this one that I have here. But it was great meeting him, and I realized that he actually doesn't speak English. I didn't know that. And his team was taking care of everything for him, and answering any questions and stuff like that. He kind of nodded, smiled, and he knew some words, but he wasn't fluent.
Mhm.
And so, because when I first walked up to him, I was like, "Oh my gosh, hey, how you doing? I have your pieces. I got them from Sideshow. Love your art. Blah 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 blah." And I just realized he didn't speak English that well, but he was a great guy. Great guy. Seems like he's a purist. He's a pure artist at heart. All he cares about is drawing. That's literally all he cares about. That's what from meeting him. That's what it seems. And yeah, I had a great time. That was one of the highlights because I was like, babe, this is one of my favorite artists. Like I love his art, you know. And again, he wasn't an asshole. And I think a lot of the artists I met, because I even got this art from the Spider-Man. I got a picture of. I'll show it to you guys later. This guy, his name is I believe it's Mark Morales.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, yeah. I took a picture
Yeah,
of him. It's cool.
yeah. I got some art from him,
Mhm.
and he was real cool and chill. You know what I'm saying? Low key. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Not doing too much. And yeah, man, Artist Alley was cool this year. It was really cool. I ain't gonna hold you.
yeah, yeah. But so we got to protest these companies like y'all disrespected big time. I ain't afraid to say it. Like y'all go out there to San Diego and put y'all booths out and shit. They can't fly to New York, the Empire State. That's disrespectful. Okay,
Disrespectful.
for real.
I will say
Put some respect on our capital. You know what I'm saying?
I had a good time outside of the con. Like I went
Yeah.
to you ever heard of the summit? One summit is over by the the train station.
The
The big
Hudson Yards.
no. The trains, the big train, all the trains.
Astro, there's thousands of trains
What's
in
the
New
name,
York.
babe? You know what I'm talking about? The train joint. Oh my
Grand
gosh.
Central Station.
Grand Central Station. Thank
Okay,
goodness.
okay. He said the
Thank you.
trains.
I
I
was
couldn't think of
lost,
the name
man.
of it. I couldn't think of the name of it.
Yeah, Grand Central Station. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like literally it's connected to Grand Central Station.
Mhm.
But it's an observatory.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that was cool. That was cool seeing a city from like 91 stories up.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah, it was crazy. It's crazy being up that high. You can literally see anything.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, man. That's Comic Con, man. That's Comic Con. I'll be back next year, but next year I'm trying to go to San Diego.
I'm serious about that because
Me too.
yeah, I already registered.
Oh
Hopefully,
yeah, I just saw the other day they did the ticket sales for the returning people
yeah.
and sold out all the returning tickets.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
something. When if you get on that list, you can't even hesitate. You got to buy it because it'll
Well,
sell out
Yeah.
like that.
I was telling my dad, I was like, well, my dad was telling me, I was talking to him about San Diego next year, and he was like, look, we gotta get everybody we know, even if they not going. Who cares if they not going? We need you to be on your computer trying to get a ticket. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like we need as many people as possible trying to get tickets so that we can go to San Diego next year.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's where it's gonna be at for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
Side,
Cali too. I love
I
Cali.
side,
might not. I
sideshow.
might not even be in the states.
Oh man, might be deployed.
Yeah, they got me going back to Korea,
Woo.
Oh man,
but that's
that's the
okay.
word.
I only got 3 more years after this, so we good.
Yeah, yeah, man. All right, let's jump into this. Let's see. All right, here we go. I should have actually started with this. Let's see. All right, here we go. Can y'all see?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah. So these are just it's about 40 pictures I had in my phone from New York Comic Con. So it's like cosplay and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Um,
it seemed like the majority this year was just cosplay.
yeah, this Dragon Ball section was crazy. They had all type of
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z
Shenron.
stuff going on. Yeah, bro. They had it was crazy.
But you know
Stranger Things.
what toy booth that actually got my attention? I think it's was it Super 7? You guys
Super
ever heard of that?
7.
It's like they were
Sounds
making like
familiar.
yeah, they were making like Thundercats, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, GI Joe.
Mm,
Oh man, it's crazy. That's a whole nother ball game.
those are
You know what?
classics.
Super 7. You know what? I saw that.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
the toys that I guess the '80s babies were playing with, they're now more defined and more detailed. You know, looks really good.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
That's what's up. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed Polly's note. It says, do you guys have any pre-orders?
of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yep.
As speaking of which, since the last time I did a show, I think I actually pre-ordered something since the last time. Which is the Satana premium format from Sideshow.
Good choice, by the way. I was talking to Cash about that because he was having that debate between he didn't know about XM or Sideshow, and I was like, XM is cool, but to be honest, I love the simplicity on Sideshow, but still, it's still different than what Sideshow would do, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
I think if this turns out really good, like I saw it in the little con ad, but if this in person turns out really good, then we have another like either Hawk Girl or one of those really nice statues on
Yes,
your hands
sir.
right there. So
Yes,
And you
sir.
see now, imagine if that statue was at New York Comic Con and we saw it. You
Cause
know,
I would have.
see
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
would have.
saying?
because
Yeah,
a lot of
Imagine if it
people
was
right now are actually on fence about that too. So if they did have it there,
right. We would have been like, because I'm not even a Zatanna fan like that, but I probably would have been like, oh, this is hot. You know,
right,
like
right,
you know,
right,
yeah,
right. Well, here's the thing. So the reason why I went on and got it because I was like, I'll wait until it ships. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait. Like I want to see if people, what people think about it. Blah blah blah. But then it went to like low stock
mm,
because it was only 500 exclusive and then like 1,000 regular. And
yeah,
it was low stock on exclusive. And I was like, nah, I gotta get that. I gotta get it. And then sure enough, a few days later, I came back and it was waitlisted.
yeah. I mean, I feel like depending on how it's done, I feel like it's going to be a hard piece to get aftermarket for sure.
Yeah, I said I'm gonna throw that right into my Justice League. Throw her right next to everybody else. There you
so
go.
is waitlisted right now?
The exclusive. The
The
exclusive is
Okay,
exclusive is, yeah.
yeah,
They
which
they
is
jumped on that exclusive fast,
mm,
it's only 500. So
yeah.
and it
which
was
is
it,
a
it
small
was just a
percentage.
hat. It's just a hat. It's just she's holding a hat, and then exclusive is like the demon coming out the hat. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the only difference. But yeah. Anyway, let's get through these. Let's see what we got. Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Demi Gorgon.
Yeah.
It's a random picture of me at this Princess Mononoke picture thing. Let's see. My neighbor Totoro. For all my Studio Ghibli anime folk.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, this is
You'll be going all out. God
Yeah,
damn.
it
yeah,
is.
this is from an anime called Death Note.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite joints. This character's name is Ryu. He's like a death god or whatever they call him.
Mhm. Oh, that's hot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cat Bane. He look hot under there. Ain't gonna hold you. Some more anime. Gone freaks.
My son is like, show mines. Okay.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, Batman!
Oh
Wow,
snap!
that's hard. That's a nice suit right there.
She cost me $300. Shit.
What?
Yeah, man.
What?
You got to make that move for the boy though.
But,
Hey man,
remember
look.
what I told you when we met him? I said, if I don't come tomorrow, it's going to be a wrap. He going to fly.
Oh yeah.
That's all he kept talking about. We going, right? We going, right? We going, right? Yeah.
Look, I'm telling you, if my son wanted a Batman suit, he pulled out we have a homemade suit. Hey, them joints on his arm, those would have been pencils or pens. Ain't no
son.
way.
Hey, look, son, put this sheet around your neck right here. Hurry up.
We gonna make a cow out of cardboard boxes and socks. There ain't no way.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's funny.
It's you know when you love your kid, man, you go all out for them.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. That's a
This
fact.
this girl, she's there every year. She's there every year.
This is my first time seeing her, and I saw her on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, she's there. Who was she last year? Last year,
Who was she supposed to be this year? Maleficent?
Yeah.
She last year. I mean, she had something ridiculous. I was like, this. Is she crazy?
I was like,
Is it not cold out there, or was it kind of warm?
It was nice.
no, it was cool. It got colder at night.
Yeah,
but during the day it was fine for the most part.
You could walk around like this during the day.
Especially inside the con, because inside the con it wasn't cold at all. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
But she had something sick on last year. I just took one look. I like, yeah. It was crazy. I was like, what the? It just caught me by surprise. Like, oh, okay.
Well, this caught me by surprise this year because, like, I was just walking. I turned around, like, oh, all right, okay, all right.
Astro accidentally went and did an elbow move. He did it in circles. So
then I did one of these.
But you know what's crazy? There was one. In fact, last year she was in body paint. I'm like, yo, you don't have no clothes on. Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy.
And guess what? I would have been up there. Yeah, pose right there.
Yeah, good times, man. Good times at Comic-Con. Highlight.
Yep.
Let's see. Doctor Strange is here.
Oh, that's dope.
Wait, Keith, Terry says they're both adult film stars. Is he? Are you joking? Or are you for real?
He joking.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. I was like, give me a link.
That's crazy.
Oh man! All right, here we go. Galactus, Lady Galactus.
I'll be honest. I would have took a picture with her, right? Just
That's
so
that's a good dude.
I would have took a picture with her, so congratulations, But I would have to touch her on the side, like we're gonna have to do something different with this outfit. But like this look real lazy. I'm like, look at this dude next to me. Look real lazy right now.
Hey, dude, look alright.
Yeah, that's a good.
Why his elbow so high? It's probably the freaking. Nah, I can't make an excuse for it, but it looked good.
Yeah. Lex.
I think that's a good one too.
Yeah, it's a decent joint right here.
Mm-hmm.
That Predator's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't see him, but I would have definitely got a picture.
Nah, Terry said that's legit. Yeah, it's home now. Yeah, yeah. Let's see.
Why he gonna send you some crazy shit.
So this right here is I don't know if you guys watched this or if any of the
That's from
audience
Chucky.
watches Chucky. Yeah, the Chucky show.
Yeah.
I
So
definitely don't watch that one.
so stats. This is how it happened. So I went to the panel on Friday, right? I sat in the panel. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then after the panel, like I tried to go to the Dragon Ball joint, right?
Mhm.
The Dragon Ball Z, the movie joint I was telling you about.
Yeah.
And it didn't I couldn't get in. So I was like, all right, F it. I'll just go walk the con floor some more. So I'm on the con floor, like we in the back, like we at the back of the con floor, like the very back. We just chilling because my wife wanted some popcorn. We went all the way to the back to get her some popcorn.
That popcorn got you, didn't it?
Bro, I had to catch.
that popcorn got because
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not getting no popcorn. Like the whole floor, you could just smell it. It was like, get some popcorn. I'm like, I don't want no damn popcorn.
Yeah, man. Had to bite the
See,
bullet.
that happens to the out of towners. When you from New York, you know, like yeah, they try to get me. I'm not spending shit.
Bro,
You
that
know what I'm
was like
saying?
$9, bro.
Yeah, like $9. I was like, I'm gonna go home.
$9 for the
I'm gonna
popcorn.
go home. I'm gonna get some popcorn for $2. You know,
Bro,
but
that was some of
that
the most
smell.
expensive popcorn ever.
But that smell got people because I was like,
Yeah.
that shit smell good. Like
Well,
that.
that's how it happened because we was walking around and she's like, "Man, I keep smelling that popcorn. I want
Yeah.
some popcorn."
The whole
Yeah,
floor.
it,
You
was,
know?
it was over with. Then it was over with. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So,
we was back there, we was chilling, and I just saw them kind of walking by, and I was like, "Oh, that's from Chucky." So it's like, "Hey, man, can I get y'all's picture?" Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, "Sure, why not?" And then, yeah, here we go. But I'm excited. Go ahead.
Did they have their parents with them?
Nah, they didn't have their parents with them. They had like their agent and like a
No
bodyguard.
security.
yeah.
Oh, I
It was
was
like
like,
a,
just
it was
one.
like yeah. He was a bigger guy. He wasn't like muscular, but he was taller.
Yeah.
And there was like one other person with them.
That kid probably like 40, but he passing for 14 and shit. You know? Yeah.
But it's crazy because they was just walking around like regular, like
Yeah.
nobody knew who they was. I was like, oh wow.
Oh, I'm not trying to start no rumors. I think I saw Michael Keaton there, and he was dressed as the Joker.
You lying.
I'm dead ass because remember my friend that was with me. I said, "Yo, I think that's Michael Keaton." Yeah,
For real?
yeah, I think he was there. I'm still trying to find out because I'm like, nah, he looked. I'm looking. I'm very good with faces. I'm looking like, nah, that gotta be him. But I was already going down the escalator. You know, those escalators are long, and I was about to go back up. You know, but I think that's Michael Keaton. Yeah, and he was dressed as a Joker.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know who this is, but I just took this picture.
Me either. That's a good one.
Yeah, bro. Oh, so look, this is how this happened. So I actually have a bunch of videos. I was gonna make a reel on Instagram. I need to do that. Probably I'll do it today. Like we had lunch, right? And then we came downstairs from eating the lunch, and like we walked into this like right there, like you know how you get to the main stage, like down and down in the, you know what I'm talking about, Stat. So
Yeah.
down in the main area, like where this is at, and it was like just a whole bunch of Star Wars people, and I was like, wait, what's going on? And then like this one guy stood up on a chair and just started screaming, like making an announcement. And I was like, oh, I think we ran into a Star Wars meetup. And then at that point, it was like just a whole bunch of Star Wars people dressed up like in different characters, and it was super dope. It was really, really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, man. This was one of the better ones right here.
Yeah.
That looks real.
Yeah. I'm surprised they let them because I know one year they were cracking down on the prompts.
Really?
So, yeah, I was walking in and I saw like a garbage bin full of weapons. I'm like, oh dang.
Oh wow, I would have been pissed, especially if you paid money. You know what I'm saying?
I was concerned with my son's outfit because I said I hope they don't tell me you can't bring this in here because I would have been like, nah, I paid my money, I'm coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just a costume. It's just Batman.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
People do stupid things.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. This is from a One Piece booth. See these little figures. It was like a lot of figures. I didn't take a picture of all of them, just a couple.
I found myself started getting desperate. I just started taking pictures of what looked like a statue. Like maybe this will work.
No. I did that off rip because I knew one of the companies was gonna be there. So the first thing I saw was like the Dragon Ball Z area with all the figures and stuff.
Yeah,
I just started snapping pictures everywhere. I'm dying for something. I need
I
something.
know. I was looking for something.
I need some. I'm leaving here with some. Like what Denzel Washington said. I'm leaving with some.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Little Zelda situation.
nice. Oh, that's hot.
That's hot, right?
Yeah, that's hot. That's hot.
Got the brother in the middle.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now this picture doesn't even do it justice how big this thing was.
Now, was that a statue or a balloon? Because I was trying to figure it out.
Nah, it was a balloon. Because
Okay.
if you look close, like in his leg, like he got the little creases. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, it was really defined though. That's why I was like, "Is this a balloon?" Or a statue?
Exactly. At
Yeah, I thought it
first,
was a big statue.
at first I couldn't tell, but once you look at the picture, you like look at like the little creases, you can tell it's a balloon. Because
So was that Shenron a statue or a balloon?
no, that was a statue. That was like a real solid thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I don't know if you noticed the stats, but from Friday to Saturday, this thing moved.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was like towards the front at first, and then Saturday I came in. It was like further back because there was new booths. I don't know if you noticed that, but there were new booths on Saturday.
Yeah, I noticed like when I saw, I guess a third party venue, the guy that had a few statues that we already saw. It was actually new Sunday when I went. 'Cause I was in like I went all the way to the back, and I was just like, oh, okay, let me get some footage of this, you know.
Mhm.
And I saw that that Spider-Man that I was thinking about getting from the game. What was the name of the villain? That black and white dude. Damn, I'm trying to
Oh,
remember.
the Asian dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I forgot what his name was too.
yeah. I finally saw.
Negative or something like that. Something.
Yeah, I think so. I saw the scope in person. And I was like, you see, I didn't like it because I was thinking about getting it. When I saw it in person, I'm like, nah, this I can pass on this. You know.
Mr. Negative. That's his name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, met Chris. Um, this was on Friday, I think. It was on Friday, I think. Um, I ended up missing the first like 20 minutes of it because I was on the con floor and I was trying to get some shirts from the New York Comic Con booth. I got the official New York Comic Con shirt or whatever. But I ran over and I was able to meet the guys before everybody left. And yeah, man, Chris, Eric B, Dan from Wayne Manor North. It was good meeting those guys for the first time in person. That was pretty cool. So um, yeah, man.
Yeah, I went because I got your text. I was like, where y'all at? And I stayed for like 10 minutes. I was like, I'm bouncing because
What time did you pull up?
you said 12, so I got there at 12 and I was looking, but I didn't see anybody.
Oh, so this like it took me a second to find them because I was on the other side of the Funko booth at first,
Oh, okay,
and
that's
then
probably
I
what it
ended
was.
yeah, and then I ended up walking because actually at 12 o'clock, like I think I was around the Funko booth
Hmm.
like in that area, and I looked and I didn't see nobody like 11:55, and I was like, oh well, I guess ain't nobody here yet. So then I kept walking around. I came back and it still wasn't nobody there. I was like, oh, they must be on the other side. So then I ended up walking
Oh,
all the way around, and then that's when I ran into them.
yeah, because you see that little orange spot right there? I was actually in
Because
that area.
that's where we linked up at.
Yeah, yeah, I was right there.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
look, I was like, well, nobody coming, so you know.
right, yeah. But yep. That was a good time.
Mhm.
I don't know why this Galactus has on like this outfit. Like I don't.
I'll
It's
be
like
honest.
it's like
I wouldn't even question him.
it's like
So
Japanese. It's like Japanese joint. Like you know what I'm saying?
it's probably something different.
Yeah.
Is that Vader? He's supposed to be blue. Yeah, I wouldn't even
Yeah,
question
with a
it.
suit on, with like he's working in an office or something.
You know, something I don't. Obviously, that's what
Straight
I would
up.
have thought.
What up, Buck?
What's up, Buck?
What's up,
Yo, what's
bro?
up, boys?
Chilling.
Damn, you
How
guys
you
got to
doing?
go to this. I'm good. I'm good. I've been like running around all day, running errands and stuff.
Oh, I don't blame you. I know what
Happy
that
I
is.
can make it for the show.
I'm glad you're here, man. I'm glad you're here. Good, man. Good. We just looking through a few of these pictures. Not a lot going on. Just talking about the con. I
Nice.
don't I didn't mean to put this in here, but there was a picture of me actually posing in this photo. Not just like a random thing.
Nah, I took a picture by there too.
You did?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Can you just run away? You know?
There you go. You back
Oh
now,
man.
Keith.
Yeah,
Keith,
it
can you
was.
hear us?
Yeah, I'm on my phone and emergency alert came up.
Oh
Oh,
man.
Yeah, it just went black, and I was like, oh man.
yeah.
Whoa.
Look, I'm not the only one with technical difficulties. Look, we all out here.
That go off at 9 o'clock every time for stat though.
Yo,
Wow,
that's crazy. You
that
even
is
know the
what.
time, dog. That's crazy.
But he's spot on though, because
Those are his blood pressure pills he's supposed to be taking.
well, you know what? All right, you know what? I it's actually it's hereditary for me. I have hereditary high cholesterol. That means I gotta go take my Lipitor. Okay.
Oh, see, Keith has been listening to your conversations. That's
And he hit a spot. He hit a spot on too. Like he realized it goes over at 9. He like, well, it's probably some medicine he got to take. I'm like, well, yeah.
Hey, man.
I didn't know what it was because I be having alarms for everything, all types of stuff,
Yeah,
literally
but
everything.
I just want you guys to know I lowered my cholesterol. It's normal now.
Our guy's in good health, man. He's in good health. That's good to hear.
Damn.
Good health.
Every
Now
time,
he can,
every time,
now he
every
can
every,
spend some more money.
nah, every time I hear that now, I'm just gonna start clapping.
And I always forget too. I forget I'm online. Like, make sure this doesn't go off. But I forget.
Even if we not on live, I'll just be at home. Damn, it's 9 where HS is.
Oh
Yo,
man.
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's insane. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Oh, this was funny. I
Yeah.
thought this was pretty funny. Vader on the toilet. It's something you don't see every day.
Taking a sip. Oh, well.
Oh man,
Dark magic for dummies.
definitely bowels.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Nasty puns.
I know, right? It's a sick behavior, yeah.
I know. It's
Sick
just
behavior.
it's just a
Oh,
whole
man.
other.
Dropping a bounty, yo. That's crazy.
Reading Harry Potter, man. That's crazy. Then you got Leia in the back in the slave costume and at the beach. You see the picture? Damn.
Back here.
Mm-hmm. That's Princess Leia.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Damn.
This guy's a creator. I thought this was pretty different.
I like.
I actually, yeah, I don't remember the exact reason why I took a picture of this, but yeah, I took a picture of it for some reason.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And you know the thing about Comic Con when there's so much good art. There's so much art that if you gotta pace yourself because I ended up buying so many art pieces, man. Oh man, I got so when you're trying to I guess restrain yourself from not spending too much.
Mm-hmm.
That Sunday I spent a lot of money just by buying art prints.
Really?
Yeah, they had because I knew my Batman was coming, so I bought this big. Because remember that post what was it, Panda Gallery or whatever? I ended up buying the samurai Spider-Man, and I bought the back piece that lights
Mm.
up. So I'm getting ready to switch up my display.
Oh,
with that.
what you was showing me at the
Yeah.
time. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, because I ended up getting a deal at the end, so I ended up getting like 2 art prints. Like
Oh wow.
yeah, so I was just like, yeah, I gotta get
Okay.
because I was trying to,
Y'all better than me because I went to the Washington Fair and they had like this whole booth of just paintings like this, like real nice.
yeah.
And I looked at them prices, and I went ahead and walked right out that booth. And I told the guy who was running the booth, I was like, "Hey man, this is nice, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get this hot dog for $8."
That's
I'm
funny.
like, nah, I wasn't about to go broke getting a painting. Nah, I can't be me.
Wow.
At the end of like these cons, you should go there and be like, and you tell the vendors at the booth, this is your last day. Don't you want to get rid of your stock? And
No,
then
no,
you
but
can,
that's what I did, Buck.
yeah.
Because the prints that they were selling was $85.
Mhm.
So I bought the display ones, and it's
That
like
hurt
it's
my
like
chest.
what's it called? It's acrylic. So you have fingerprint, but you can wipe that shit off.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So I managed to get like 2 prints for like $40 compared to paying 80 yeah for
Wow.
$85 for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I gotta go with you.
I know,
like I
right?
said, New York, we smell the
Yeah.
popcorn, but we ain't buying that shit.
Oh man, boy, you stupid.
You
Boy, you
know?
stupid. That popcorn is expensive as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't buying no popcorn. It always smell good, but to me, when I start eating it, I am disappointed.
Yo, Keisha, I'm telling you, like the whole floor, like you couldn't even walk a certain. It's just pop. You're like, damn, this shit smell good. Like, goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
You get to about the middle of the con.
As soon as my wife said, "Oh, I want some popcorn now," we would have exited that floor.
It's
Just
time to
would
get
have
out
missed
of
that
here.
floor.
You couldn't escape the smell, man.
Yeah,
You
you couldn't.
couldn't
No
escape it.
escaping. No
Yeah,
escaping.
there's no escaping it, man.
Yeah.
This was on Saturday, so this Alex Ross booth wasn't there on Friday.
Friday?
Yeah, it wasn't there, but it was there on Saturday. And so,
Oh, okay.
when I saw it on Saturday, I was like, "Oh, D." So I ended up taking a little a little tour of the booth, and I recorded it. Let me see if I can.
He's like the only artist at cons that gets like a booth this massive.
Oh yeah, his booth was crazy.
Yeah. Like, it's like you go walking around inside and stuff. It's like a mini gallery.
I mean, to be honest, his name is like the name everybody magically knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's people that like a lot of people buy like variant covers with his art on them just because it's Alex Ross's art, right? And
Mm-hmm.
there's people that they're not even buying the book to read. They just and like that's fine. That's a different kind of collecting, and they just want to get the Alex Ross art on the book. That and this dude, I'm sure like he's like keeping those Marvel numbers up because people love his work. And I'm sure
Yeah,
they pay him a good amount, especially because these paintings he does, they're not quick. It's not you can't bust them out like the internal art in the books. So
yeah, man. And I will say
Oh, the
that a lot
pride.
of this. Oh, go ahead, Keith. Go ahead.
I was saying Pride Collectibles in the comments. I almost blocked him for what he wrote.
Let me see. Let's see.
the most
The
I
most I
spend
spent on
on
an art piece is X-23 Exposed by Natalie Sanders, about 375. I don't see myself spending more than that. So
damn.
you saying that's way too much, Keith? That's what you're saying?
Look, I ain't gonna tell nobody how to spend their money. But if you came to me asking me to buy a 375 painting of anybody, Jesus himself could have scribbled in there. Look, I just know that would
Yeah.
have been on the shelf on the website. It just wouldn't have been there.
Damn, I don't know about you, man, but one day, I'm gonna buy like original art pieces from my favorite artists. I already have their names down, and I'm pretty sure like by the time I'm done, I'm gonna be over 100 grand in terms of payments.
Nah, I feel you. It's just like art is something that it's just it's I don't know. It's no words to describe. It's it's beyond beautiful, and that's why, like I was saying, like being at the con and seeing all this art, like it was just like I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. But you got to practice restraint, and they
Yeah,
know
man.
that. They know that. You
Oh
know,
man, I don't need to practice restraint. My wallet restraining me on its all
yeah,
on its own.
yeah, because you know what? Like one of my favorite like fictional gangsters is Scarface. So when I was walking around the back again, and I came across this booth, and I saw the Scarface, I was just like, "Yo, I'm getting that." You know what I'm saying? It was like
Yeah.
no question asked. It's like I'm getting that. It was so well done. The artist was there. He basically autographed. I didn't even know who this guy was. He autographed it. It was $100. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, I gotta get
Yeah.
it. You
I
know.
just think for me, art is so like it's based on the person, what you like and stuff like that. Like
Subjective.
Alex Ross,
Yep.
yeah, Alex Ross, I love his work. Like I'm one of the people who do love his work. But then I also love some like say Frank Miller could do it the exact same character that Alex Ross did, and I could easily like Frank Miller or yeah Frank's character way better than Alex Ross. Like it just it's so subjective for me
Mm-hmm.
that it's a toss up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I wouldn't pay 300 for this certain collage of characters when I think somebody else did the same character that looked better.
Yeah.
And it's just like, even though, that Alex Ross did this character that, I bought for three something, and I love Alex Ross, and then this other person did that exact same character. I don't love all his paintings, but I can say, hey, that's a better character than when Alex Ross drew him that I have on
Yeah.
my wall.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a toss up for me. It's so subjective, I think, in my way of thinking that I couldn't justify. Like, it's easier with statues. I could pay 2 grand or whatever for this statue behind me because I know Sideshow ain't gonna do this. I know Prime One, if they do it, oh well, they ain't gonna do it. Ain't got the license to do it. So I know nobody gonna be doing this, but really XM. So it's easier
Mm-hmm.
for me to categorize the statues like that than it is with paintings.
Yeah.
Kind of like music in a way, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I get
Mm-hmm.
it. And that's why they should have showed their asses up at the New York Comic Con. You know what I'm saying? Because this is how we think. Like we over here analyzing this stuff. Like
So
we don't go to those booths and be like, we just be like we talk to it. We have conversations. We debate. We vote. You know what I'm saying?
so Keisha, so you think that 375 is crazy, right? So when I was at the Marco Monstroso booth and I was buying some of his art, he was actually sitting there drawing like Wolverine or something. It was like just
Commission, because they do the commissions at the con, right?
Yeah.
well, no, I don't think it was a commission. I think it was just him drawing, just to occupy his time, right? As he's just sitting there. Because what happened was he was drawing and then like this random guy came up. He was like, "Hey, how much for that art that you're drawing right now?" And his manager was like, "Oh, it's gonna be 1,000."
You see?
And I would have
Yeah.
told that manager,
Yeah,
I
but
ain't
that's but
asking
that
you, I'm asking
Yeah,
him.
exactly. But that's what happened with Homeboy. In fact, let me find out who he. I'm gonna put him on blast. That's what his agent did to me because he said the picture was $50. I said, "Yo, I've watched The Walking Dead. You gonna tell me 50?" I said, "Ain't no picture in the world worth $50. I'm about to tell everybody you on the floor because he wanted to be." You know what I'm saying?
But here's
Look,
the thing.
I would have looked him dead in his eyes. I would have
Yeah,
bent over to the artist's
that's what they
face
do.
and looked him
Exactly.
in the eyes and been
Yeah.
like, how much are you charging this
Thank
painting?
you. That's what
Well,
they
well,
do. Yeah.
well, here's the thing. So I think. Well, part of the thing is, Marco Monstroso, he doesn't really speak English like that, and what it came off as if he don't really handle his business like that. All
Yeah,
he does is draw. He just
it's
draws.
probably
He
because
would have handled. He would have become a businessman that day.
No, it's like look, it's like the con is I get it, but the fans are there. That's the reason why if some like you just said if somebody out of the crowd, because think about it, that one person noticed that you was drawing something, but now you want to
Mhm.
charge them and get paid. Like, come on, man. Like, come on.
No,
You
I
know?
understand. I understand charging. I'm just saying, like, it depending on, I don't know.
Where do you want me
I
to cough
personally,
up 1,000?
don't think like Marco Mastrazo is maybe that quality is that level of artist yet, where you're gonna charge that much for a
Mhm.
sketch. Like, how
Mhm.
big is the piece of paper he was drawing on? You know,
Well, it
how
wasn't big
detailed.
at all. It
And
wasn't
how
big at
deep?
all.
So that's stupid. Why would you pay that much? There's
Man, that
bigger
manager might
artists
have had
than
to see
him.
me.
There's bigger artists than him that won't charge that much. So
Right,
I
right.
I only started hearing his name like when Sideshow started selling his prints. Before that, I never knew who it was. So take that for what it was worth.
Right, but you see, but what I'm saying is, it's like it wasn't like thousands of people noticed. If it was
Mm-hmm.
thousands of people noticed and they all came rushing, okay. So there wasn't no
So
demand there. It was one person that said, "Okay, I'll buy this off for you," and then his manager is trying to get greedy, like, "Okay, boom, you got to pay this amount of money." Like, get the
but
if out of
also
here.
at the same time, it could just be like he's starting high and he wants you to haggle with him, or he wants to see if you're just gonna accept the price.
I
Since
haggle with him because I go to a
yeah,
low price and won't go up from there.
no, yeah, because like that's the thing about like these art, like original art too. When you see a price, a lot of the time it's not like you just go add it to your cart. They have an email, and then you can talk to them, and like you can actually bring the price down if they're willing. It depends on. So and then it's like if it's a piece of art that is related, maybe it was a cover for a particular book that's important, like it's a key issue. Yeah, that the price is going to be higher or something. But those kind of things will factor into the price and how flexible they are with the price they've listed on the site. Because a lot of these people, when they put the price for the original art, right, it's not like you just go at the cart and you get the thing. It's actually there might not even be an at the cart option on the website. It just says email, right? And then you email the person. It's not always like so there is room for negotiation,
But
and
but
it's a
but
matter
but
of how experienced you are with that, right? With
yeah, but what would determine the value of that at that time, that moment? That one person noticed
I felt
you.
like I would. I thought if I'm that person that's coming up and you're doing that, like if it was a sketch or whatever, but you're doing a painting right then and there, I felt like me coming up to you, even if you might not even had it in mind to sell, you're just trying to pass time. I felt like I should be able to determine, hey,
Exactly.
I'll pay that 50 or that 100 or
yeah,
that case may be right
I
there.
yeah,
Exactly.
but
The
like
manager just throwing out 1,000 as a
Yeah.
base price,
Exactly.
that's
mhm.
I
Yeah,
would have
that's
been.
crazy to
so
me.
like on the face of it, that sounds bogus, right? The price sounds crazy, especially because Asher said it wasn't a big sheet of paper. And again, he's really not that big. I think I don't
Yeah.
think he's that big of an artist. And so like if like I mean he has good work. I don't get it twisted. When I say he's not that big, I mean like he's not as famous.
His popularity.
Yeah, if like Jim Lee is drawing, I don't like Jim Lee stuff. But if Jim Lee is drawing and
Yeah.
like you ask about Jim Lee's sketch and they say that, you might not be so surprised, right? Because it's in demand. There's a lot of people that would pay for that, right?
But you,
Yeah.
but you,
And
but you know what? Not to cut you off, Buck, because
yeah,
my man that you met, Astro, he's into comic books like he's to die hard, and he did a couple of commissions, and there were a couple of well-known artists that were doing commissions, and we noticed this year their price was astronomical, and there was this one unknown artist that did a commission for him. I think it was like 150, but it was amazing, you know. You see what I'm saying? But now,
Yeah, but
it,
but that goes back to what I was saying. Like
yeah,
that's why art is subjective to me. Like Jim Lee, we know can do really good work. His name carries weight. But
right,
then you get this one artist who might do the same character as him, and it still comes out, amazing.
yeah,
mhm,
And
yeah,
he's only charging what 150 for it.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
yeah.
Again, it's like it was. We brought up Jim Lee. I think Marco Mastrado is a better artist than Jim Lee, right? But I'm
Mhm.
not going to like. I don't think you can charge the same. Jim Lee's definitely going to be able to charge more for his work because he's just more popular. More
Right.
people value his stuff, so it's like it's the supply and demand thing too. How many people are coming in and they want your work, like your work versus the other guy, even if the other guy is better, like they might not care because they don't know you, they haven't seen you on anything. And so it's like if a lot of people aren't in demand, that manager he said 1,000, and to him it's like, yeah, you're not gonna buy it, but someone else is, you know,
Yeah, but
right?
now,
Right.
now it's just gonna sit there because you tell a person $1,000, he's like, you know what? Forget it. Now, guess what? When's the next person that's gonna come and say, I'll pay for that?
I
It
know
does.
but that's the thing, right? This dude is doing that in his off time while he's sitting at a chair. He doesn't care. Like that's like, it's
Like
like
you,
more or less like
yeah.
is what think about the amount of labor that went into that. It's pretty much almost nothing because
He's
again,
just
it's like a
passing
small.
time. He's just passing time.
Exactly like you're saying, it's passing time, So if like no me, I draw and I scrunch up the paper and toss it in the trash. So it's not, it doesn't matter if it's like just lying there, right? Because if someone's gonna pay for it eventually, it's worth it,
So
right?
But I think it's a set. It's a set of time. It's a setting for that. If you're gonna do something like that, let's say you're just drawing on your leisure, and let's say you're working, and a fan comes to you and say, "Okay, look, I love that art piece. Why wouldn't it be best to give it to that person that you just was drawing it, just bullshitting with, in comparison to marketing it off to someone that really admires your art? Because I think like if you really wanted to sell your stuff, then you should basically set the tone. Okay, I'm going to be here at this day. I'm going to be drawing a couple of stuff. If you like it, this will be the price. So now your audience know if they come, this is what they're going to pay for. But if
Yeah.
you're just,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It
But
doesn't.
Because if that is a diehard, not diehard, but if that is a big fan of yours, of your work, and you're just scribbling, and he asks you, "Hey, I really love your work. Can I just have that scribble?" Why not just be like, "Yeah, here." Like
Yeah,
it's
just
a
give it
scribble,
away.
like just here,
Yeah,
instead of having your business people go like, "Yeah, $1,000."
yeah.
For into your buck to your point, Buck, $1,000 for somebody who probably isn't within that price range at this time in their career. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Because
and
you never know
but
what that fan is going to do for you. That fan might, I mean, like create an audience that you never had for you. You know?
I hear you, but at the same time, right? You know, like it's I so there's artists that will say that they don't want to sell their pieces at gallery prices, and gallery prices are absurd. It's like the crazy bastard sold the banana with duct tape for like and that those gallery prices are usually absurd because it's usually people huffing their own farts and like trying to show, oh, I can spend more money than you. It's a dick measuring contest, right? That's what that's about. But like again, the you can charge whatever you want for your art, and it's just a matter of who's willing to pay. And the guy that guy that is probably his art dealer, and he's thinking, oh, we sell like stuff for this much maybe, or maybe you read the enthusiasm of the person that came and thought, oh, this guy's getting a, and you can say maybe it's like, oh man, that sucks. Why would you charge? Because personally, I don't think you should charge like that. I don't think that artist work for a sketch is worth that much. And I'd say don't pay that much for his work. But at the same time, if the art dealer is saying that it's worth that much, then they might not sell shit at all, right? I just think it's up to them to price it how they want, and see where that takes them. But like
hmm
thinking about just giving the stuff maybe away for free because it's just a sketch. I don't think that's you can do that, but I'd say you should only do that if you're like super flush with cash. I don't know if this guy is.
I mean, I think you just got to set a tone. Like if you're there to, sell your stuff, make it known. But if you're there and someone comes up to you randomly and you're just doing, why not just say, "Oh, here you go," you know?
Mhm. He's probably no, but definitely he's there to sell his stuff, right? He's at a booth and he's got his literal art dealer standing next to him, so definitely there to sell stuff. And it's like that's drawing. You might think, oh, it's just a drawing, it's just a sketch, but that's how he makes his living. So to him, it's a business. And so when you ask for him to sell you a product, right? He's gonna say like, yeah, you got to pay up. Plus, even I think in the example you said the person asked to buy it too. So it was even the person that
Yeah,
suggested that they wanted to buy it.
yeah, they were interested. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So I ended up. So let me show you guys this. So I ended up. So I ended up getting. Let's see. Three pieces from him. I think it was three for 40 or something like that, or
Nice.
three for 50 or something. I can't remember.
The Alex
Um,
Ross booth.
no. I'm sorry. The Marco
Oh, okay.
Mastrano.
I have to say, like,
Um,
damn.
I'm like, damn, I want to go to Astro with
I
Astro for the
know.
cons.
absolutely. Hold on 1 second.
That's
Let me
what
show you.
that's what Darth Rashid calls the crackhead prices.
Darth Rashid is a fool.
Yeah.
That boy is funny. All right, here we go. Let's see. Do 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 do. All right, so this is one oh let me see if you guys can see this.
That's nice.
You can see your screen. It's the
All right.
xenomorph, right?
Yes, so this is one of the ones that I ended up getting. I got three. This is one of them. Thought this is pretty cool. Um, then I got this Ghost
Oh,
Rider.
that's good.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I got the Ghost Rider. And
Moon Knight.
I think I got this Moon Knight. I think I got this one. Um, but yeah, those are the three I got for like $40
Nice. Like each
Oh,
or like in a bundle?
that's a whole.
as a whole. Yeah, all three
Whoa.
for 40.
Nice.
What are the measurements? Are they like
No, they're smaller than the ones that come on Sideshow. They're like
A4, A3?
if this is 16 by 24, they had to be like
8x10.
maybe like 8 by 12 or 10 by 12 or something
Okay.
like that. Yeah, it was smaller.
Okay.
But I mean, I
That's
don't need.
still that's still a good deal for
Yeah,
three.
yeah. I
Yeah.
don't need it to be huge, you know.
Can you go to his Instagram? I want to see how many followers he has because I'm
It's
really
like 10,000, 10,000,
yeah.
10.7K.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
his
saying.
work is good, man. But like I'm saying, he's not that big.
Yeah, let me see. What is this picture here? This is from 3 days ago.
Excuse me.
You're not gonna get three prints from Alex Ross for $40. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. That's for certain. That's 1,000% right. All right, let's move on. Let's see. All right, so this is a booth that I found.
Yeah, that's the
Um,
one I was talking about.
yeah,
And
yeah,
you say you
exactly.
didn't like that PCS Venom?
Yeah, that one I saw it. I've seen
I
reviews
thought
I
it
of
was
it.
fire.
I seen that one in person when I went to Jim's house,
Mm,
but I thought it was fine. Like
I thought
I
that was
like the
nah.
fire.
size on it.
You know why I hate it? Look how
Why?
skinny the legs are compared to the upper torso. Like and it's kind of like guys who work out in the gym and don't do their legs. Look how skinny. It's like, geez, it's over exaggerated, you know. And that negative Spider Man, it looks like I seen that in probably like this. Yeah, that's why
so
it
the
sat there.
so the negatives on Spider Man, I like the original,
Yeah,
um, like the with the classic, from the game.
yeah, yeah.
I wasn't really a fan of this suit.
Damn.
Personally, I don't know. It wasn't for me. Like it's not bad, but it's not like I'm
Mhm.
No,
not. That's not my
I
first.
didn't like it either. I was thinking about now, y'all listen. I was thinking about getting that Hulk. He came up.
This one right here.
Yeah, the that one, the Kirby. He
Kirby.
came up and
Like
somebody
four
was like,
grand.
"Hey, if you want it," and they told me the price of it, and I said I didn't want it no more.
Yeah,
But
there go to price right there.
Wildin'. Yeah, and that yeah, wildin'. Yeah. And
yeah,
I
I
look
said
looking
was,
at the Venom. Look at the price of the Venom. I'm like, you
it's the same.
crazy.
It's the same price.
Yeah. I'm like, you crazy.
and he got a sale sign.
Yeah. Ain't
Bugging.
that,
Yo,
ain't,
yo,
that, ain't, that,
yo,
ain't
yo,
nothing
no,
sell
no, no.
about that. Like what? I saw that. I said you
Yo,
trying to rob somebody.
Hey, you see, and I would have
he,
been the person to ask it or to tell him, "Look, dog, if you don't want to get rid of these, just say that. Don't bring them here."
Yeah, exactly.
bro, because
Exactly.
also he wrote there artist
Wildin'.
proof. Like that's justification for the price.
Yeah.
Bro. So look. I did get excited when I saw this Spider Man, this Iron Spider joint,
Is that
because
from Queen or Iron Studios?
that's the Iron Studios joint. Because
For
that's the one.
15.
That's the one I wanted, but it was quote unquote on sale for 12.
Oh, it was
Um,
12. What's 15?
well, that was
It,
original price. It
that
was
was the
original
original
price.
price.
Can you see the
Hmm.
price on that
Oh
Spider
man!
Man?
So what was the original price on Venom before he dropped it to $4,000?
I think it was like maybe 15 or 1600. So
Yeah, it wasn't that expensive.
yeah, like nobody paying $4,000 for that. You
For
bugging.
this piece?
I mean,
No.
same as that Hulk. That
Oh no
Hulk
no!
piece, I would never pay
You guys
a
don't even get what
price
I'm
point like
saying
that.
because like he wrote sale on it. So what was his price before he put the sale? His
Oh,
price, you know?
This dude,
Oh yeah.
you can just tell you trying to make a payday. Actually, can you zoom in and see how much the price is he's selling that negative Spider Man?
Yeah, he's hoping someone's gonna come by the
it's
booth and
blocking.
they don't know anything about the statues at all, right? They don't know statues
Yeah,
and like this their first time seeing it. They think
Yeah,
it's the value. So
nah, he
I
bugging.
mean, there's
yeah.
a dude who tried to sell me that Cyclops because I was looking for it, right? There's a
Mhm.
guy who tried to sell me that Cyclops, and he was like, "Hey, I'll sell you it for 900." I was like, "You do you know the price, the aftermarket of it right now?" And it's like, well, the last one I saw was on eBay for 800, and I pulled up like numerous like sales that were just like, hey man, like it's around this and this price. I was like, but hey man, I hope you. I'm good off of it. You know, just like I'm good. He's oh well, I never really sold one before. Well, I could tell.
Well, you're not gonna sell it. You're never gonna sell it. I will say that if because I would have because they quote unquote the sale price for the Iron Spider was 1,200. I stood there for a second. I was like, I want to try to talk him down to 900 because if I can talk him down to 900, I'm taking it home. Then I was like, do I want to spend 900 today? Nope. All right, I'm gone.
Exactly.
and then you buy that, you gotta ship it back to
exactly. I got to get it back. Yeah. So I would have to get it boxed up, carry the box all the way to a UPS somewhere,
And shipping right now is
ship it back home. Yeah.
Now you wouldn't have to do that. You got it because I got family where you live, and just give it to me. Let me review it on my channel, and I'll bring it down.
Yeah, no, that would be cool, man. I mean, it's already unboxed here, so what's the?
Yeah, like yo.
Hey, at least he's letting you know beforehand. Unlike some people, ain't saying no names. Ain't saying no names.
At least I know who got it. You know what I'm saying?
I disavow.
And I wouldn't have said it's my statue either.
Or that they magically opened up your box.
Look, Stats, look. This guy's crazy. But I will say that seeing this Cyclops in person, it made me kind of want it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yo,
that is
the
always
best.
thought it's the best one to me.
That's the best one on market out there right now. And my dumb ass just let it go. But
I was like,
that
I
was the
don't
best
know.
one.
It's got the multiple like visors.
I just didn't like that him, and because at the time I had the
XM
sideshow Wolverine, and I didn't like that they had the same pose, and I had them right next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what? I don't like that. I got rid of both of them.
And you know how when you that domino is hot.
Oh, I love that domino. She was hot, yeah, for sure.
But it's like you know how sometimes as collectors when you see your statues all the time and you kind of get used to it and you kind of like, I might sell this. Mm-hmm. They had one of the Sentinels there at I don't know if you saw that, Astro, but it made me appreciate my
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it made me appreciate it because I was thinking about maybe I should get rid of this, to get some more statues. But people were like mesmerized. One guy was like, "Yo, this is damn, like." This is dope, So just by looking at that dude, like at that Sentinel, I'm like, all right, I'm a whole.
What did y'all think of that sideshow Wolverine right there in person?
Which one?
Brown, the one where
the brown suit.
Oh, I said
Domino.
Oh, I said it's kind of. Yeah. I said it's trash in person too.
Yeah, it's trash.
Yeah, I just want to make sure because I saw it in person too.
But the Domino.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Look. So. A certain YouTuber, I was over at his house, right? And he would show me. He's like, "Yeah, man." He was like, "I don't know why people hating on this Wolverine. It has amazing detail, blah blah blah." Like I had to look up there in his face, like, "Bro, this shit is trash." Like, hey, I looked at it. I was like, "Ain't no way you think this is good right here."
Yeah.
Nah, that's not. I don't like that. I don't like the Wolverine at all. I love the artist himself, but that Wolverine is just not for me.
Yeah.
I think the face is whack, and if they could do a better like portrait for him, and maybe change the pose slightly, it would be a better piece.
If they switched up the pose, I could live with everything else, literally everything else.
Yeah.
That Domino,
or maybe even give you a masked portrait. There's no masked head. He's just always unmasked. No. That's so stupid.
Yeah. What were you saying, Stats?
No, I said that Domino. Seeing it, I'm like, I'm mad. I passed up on it.
Did you see this booth, Stats?
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about earlier.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's the one I saw on Sunday, and I was so happy to see statues. I'm like, oh look, the statues, right? So yeah, and that's when I first saw that PCS Venom.
Sound like a fiend.
Yeah, crack. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, because I'm telling my man, like, yo, let's just make the best of it, blah blah blah. And then,
he lost hope and everything.
Yeah, I was the only dude that kind of like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why I had
everybody else having fun.
Yeah, I was just like, yo, I can't believe, but we made the best of it, but
So
When I
there
saw,
was a if you was facing this booth and you turned around, did you see the booth with the statues right
yeah,
behind it?
yeah, and it was
Oh, okay,
yeah, I saw
okay.
that one too. I think one had it was like a couple of He-Man sculpts, right?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, because there
yeah.
was one.
It was a couple of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a couple that I've never seen before. You know,
yeah.
but
But
seeing this though, like I said, it's good perspective because like look at that patch on that Venom. I mean, come on now, that's ridiculous. You know,
I'm just gonna say, can you go to the next picture? I haven't seen any Giants, X-Men, or Marvel boosts or nothing. I'm seeing Dragon Ball Z. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Buck. I'll say this. I'll say
Marvel
this.
was there.
I'll
I ain't
say
seen
this.
I ain't seen a booth that large. They got the cloud that you can sit on. Is
I'll be honest, anime seemed like it went crazy this year.
yeah, of
Yeah,
course, man.
It was crazy anime. It was crazy Dragon Ball Z presence.
yeah.
It was
That's
pretty
what people
huge.
care about now. They don't care about this whack shit that's coming out now from Marvel. It's all
Oh,
about.
speaking of which, hold on, let me see. This right after we get to this, we'll get to She-Hulk.
Oh
But
god.
did this is from artist? His name is Mark Morales. I bought this from him, and I said that I may do a giveaway on the channel. We'll see when we get to 1,000 subscribers, or I may give it to my brother or something. I don't know.
Is this Tom
Uh,
Holland Spider-Man?
No, maybe
no, I think
inspired by him. The suit, maybe, because the way the spider is drawn on the
The
chest
spider, yeah, the spider on the chest. That's why I thought
and
it was from Tom
head
Holland.
too.
it may be inspired by him. I think it's like
It
pencils.
looks too old for Tom Holland.
Yeah, pencils by Ed, inks by Mark, colors by Jason Keith. Yeah. But yeah, this was I just wanted to support uh in artists
So,
artists of color.
did that guy like ink it, or did he just like? Sorry, did he draw it, or did he just ink this? Because it's like says pencils by Ed McGuinness,
So
right?
I don't know if he drew this one, but he had at his booth he had like this book. Well, yeah, I guess it was a book. Well, it was like a stack, probably about this thick,
Mm-hmm.
of just his original like
Oh,
comic
so it's like
panels.
a portfolio of drawings.
Yeah, portfolio exactly. So he had a book of like stuff like this that you could flip through.
All right.
So he had tons of art at his booth. So
Yeah.
he's a pretty decent artist, but it just looks like he may not have he might not have drawn this one. He might have just inked it.
Yeah.
But anyway, um, let's see. Oh, I think that's it. All right, cool. Let's get to give me 1 second here. Let's see.
Astro, the only reason I joined this is because I saw like some cheeks on the thumbnail, man. So it's all.
Oh, cheek you say?
Buck is on his nasty hour.
No. He turned his horny up. That's okay. I like it. No, turn it all the way up.
Do not.
Oh, see more anime, guys. Look at this. I'm not seeing Marvel at this con.
It wasn't.
Don't say you guys. I'm for the anime, man. I love anime.
Yeah,
Either way,
I'm always getting attacked on the other streets for lacking anime. So I got.
Nah. We support you over here, bro.
Oh man.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I'm like, wait, what's all this Astro's putting in the thumbnail? This what you call clickbait.
Yo, I think your man is right. That's what I gotta say.
I think y'all got too much time on your hands to notice this.
Actually,
But this is
your man is right. That's what I gotta say.
but it's crazy, man. People dressing like this at the con.
Hey.
Look, she showed up. I noticed her 2 years in a row, and
I'm sure you did.
No, but I'm telling. Look, I was minding my
Look,
business.
he came missing. Like, where is she?
Yeah, can you see that dude in the back? Look at him rubbernecking.
But you know what? The outfit that she had on was like worse than this. Yeah, you see? That was me.
Yo.
That's probably me right there. Like, oh, what the hell,
Bro,
You
and
know?
see, that's not even the only person looking. Even further back, see that guy? He's very blurry, but I know he's looking.
But
He's,
Well,
he's-
because
Like I said, Astro accidentally bumped into her. Oh, I didn't see you.
Look, our eyes are made to look.
oh,
Man.
man.
Our eyes
he
are
said,
made to look.
oh, I didn't see you.
I wasn't looking at her. It was looking at us. Okay, like,
Bro,
Yeah,
well,
I mean,
because
but like,
I
yeah,
saw
it's
the,
crazy, dog.
I saw the back first before the front.
yeah, the back was
And
crazy.
the back was like, it was
Yeah.
like, you know what
A
I'm saying?
bubble. It was a bubble. Like,
yeah.
whoa.
Oh, shit.
Yo, but that's crazy, right? This is like the con, man. I'm like, people taking their kids here. You just got, and she's not like, it's not like this. The only people dressed like this, yo.
No, but you
Is
know
it-
what? But you know what? It's not as bad as you think. That's like a handful of them. When you catch them, you catch them. When you catch them, you're like, oh, what's going on here?
Make it sound like they
Ooh,
Pokemon.
That's what
Oh man.
This guy's crazy.
He's like, oh, I got you on my camera roll. Gotcha.
This guy has his horny turned all the way up. Okay.
Oh,
By the way, just for your information, Buck, I'm
yeah.
hearing from Terry that those are actually adult film stars.
Damn.
And so Terry's sending me some links here soon. So,
Let's-
And watch
yeah,
when we
you
go.
trying to get your
Watch
channel
when we
taken
go off
down.
air. Buck be like, yo, send me the link, yo.
Nah,
Send me
bro.
the link.
I'm
Come
No,
on,
Bug going
Buck, stop,
Bug gonna
stop.
hit him in
Stop
Bug gonna
it,
hit him
Buck.
in Messenger.
'Cause
So
Rob
you remember
was-
yesterday?
Look, while
Yeah,
he
he
was
about to
talking,
DM him.
I was googling like, okay, New York porn stars con. I thought, oh, there she go right there.
yo, Buck, man, it's okay, man. It's all right, man. We like just DM me. It's all good. I'll shoot you. Man. It's all good.
Bug gonna be like, hey, H-Stats, did that actually work?
Yo, Buck, I think you want to see this.
I'm on a journey of self-control.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
shoot
the
me.
person who's like, since the person who said he got on for the thumbnail.
Hey guys,
Right.
no doubt. I recognize she's hot, man. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to
Astro,
control. I'm trying to control
$50.
myself.
He be like, yo, send that link. Send that link.
I don't want the link.
Oh man.
He said he'll find it himself.
Oh man, Google image search using all the advanced AI.
There you go. Now, all right. So, all right. How many of us here have seen She-Hulk?
I've sadly, unfortunately, seen all episodes.
I only seen 2.
Okay. Stats only seen 2 episodes. What about you, Buck?
I don't watch all this stuff. I told you guys, everybody's talking about, oh, this shit was so bad, it was awful. Like, yo, dog, I don't watch this trash, man. I don't have Disney Plus. I don't watch it.
Okay, good. So I won't get into any spoilers. I'll just give a keep it high level.
Well, I mean, do y'all care about spoilers?
I don't care.
Well,
I
don't care
doubt
about this
anyone cares with this show.
This one I don't care.
Nobody likes this from what I've seen.
I'm gonna be honest. This show don't deserve the courtesy of not spoiling anything.
I ain't gonna hold you. You right, Keith. I ain't gonna hold you. But
I'm gonna be honest.
But wait. You see, that's why I need my homeboy here. The reason why I can't critique this too harshly, because he said this is how the comic book was. It's a certain series that is as goofy as the
that's
series
true.
that came out.
That is true. That's absolutely correct. I mean, I can't fault it.
That's probably a lie.
No.
I've seen the panels.
No, Buck, he's a diehard comic book. I'm telling you, it's
like,
based off.
No. Story wise, it's not
Yes.
cringe like this. Because I got She-Hulk comics, man.
No,
I got like back
no.
issues from back in the day, man. Because I like this character. I
No,
actually like this
Buck,
character.
wait, hold on. There's a specific comic book based off what they did on Disney Plus. It's goofy, just like that.
Well, no,
But I guess
know what
is
you're
it
talking
a
about.
modern book?
No.
It's not a modern book.
No.
No, I know
find
what y'all
that
talking about.
I've
I know what y'all
I've
talking
seen
about.
it. I saw it. Yeah.
You got to show me. Like, then again, I haven't watched the show, so I don't even know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
No, like I know what you're talking about, but at the same time, that doesn't excuse bad writing.
Well, exactly. You're absolutely correct. It doesn't excuse bad writing. Yes, because like it does mimic exactly how the comic books were. It like damn near is the exact same, but it just doesn't translate like the build up to the last episode, it just doesn't make any sense. The show itself didn't have any clear direction. It didn't have a clear story. It wasn't cohesive. It
I
was
just
it was a cameo. It was carried. The whole season was carried by cameos, and it was stupid. It's like every episode, some random foolishness happening, and they just throw in a cameo from like Abomination, Wong, Daredevil. Like they're just throwing
All,
random people
all
in the
I'm saying
mix.
is that dude that got his hairline pushed back, man.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing. But
It
yeah,
did it did that man dirty, man. That barber.
not
Yo,
it's
some sick behavior, yo. Sick behavior.
it's that whole thing is just it's not the show just wasn't executed well. I feel like they got the essence of She-Hulk, but it just was executed horribly.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I gave the show. I was so bad. I gave the show like a 1 out of 5.
the new She-Hulk stuff is garbage, though. I mean, comics wise,
Mm-hmm.
it's trash. I've tried to read it. It's garbage.
And I'm tired of seeing Hulk and I mean, if we get down, so my basis with the show, I'll go off the show first. Just initial thoughts. Poorly written. They made every male figure, except honestly Daredevil, look dumb in the show, and that's just how it was. Like every male character just looked dumb. He acted dumb, whatever the case was. It's like having a bunch of Thors from Love and Thunder in the show. just there. I think that they did She-Hulk well. Like I know one of the comments right now are saying that she slept with a bunch of people, but that's literally how she is in the comics. Like she literally sleeps with everybody, honestly. But that's just her character. But other than that, I don't see. I don't want this for a season 2. I don't. To be honest, I don't even want her in a movie.
It's not about what you want, Keesis.
There's no need. There was no. This show suffers from what I thought Miss Marvel suffered from, and now it's just no direction. There were some episodes where it didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, but it's not the first thing they're making this trash. You know, like so. If you've been watching the other ones, you can definitely watch season 2 of this. Like if you've been watching the other shows and the other like movies, because for me, I stopped. They told me to get off the train to Doctor Strange.
I'm just talking about the shows. Like if you look at WandaVision, it had direction, which led up to the movie. If you look at Falcon and Winter Soldier, it has a direction that's going to lead somewhere. same with Loki. Loki had a direction to lead somewhere. The shows they made after those,
it's an overarching plot, right?
Yeah. Well, like Hawkeye was the only one that was like it could go either way. Honestly, like when they brought in Wilson Fisk and all that other stuff, I was like, okay.
But even with Hawkeye, like the show, the season, like you understood what was going on, and it was a clear story unfolding. Like, okay, we're gonna go here, we're gonna do this, and then we got to fight these people to get over here. Then we got to go over here to get the diamond from such and such. Then we got to go like it's like stuff happening, and you understand, and it's cohesive. With Hawkeye, like all of that was, but it just was not cohesive about what the hell is happening. Like what are we watching this for? You see what I'm saying?
But then like the last episode when she undid all that, the payoffs that we were the payoffs that we were looking for,
it did not land. It
didn't go nowhere.
Like it's like yo, you did all of that. You did
Planet
all of that
Hulk,
nothing.
World Breaker Hulk, things that we thought we were going to get, scrap all that.
So the part that pissed me off is it wasn't even about like. So my problem now that I've learned from the She-Hulk series is that I don't like the Bruce Banner Hulk anymore. Like how he's fused into one person. I don't like it. I at first I was cool with it. Everyone was going crazy about it. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. But now I absolutely do not like it because it's like I'm come to the realization I'm never gonna see like a regular Hulk again.
Yeah,
like it's always gonna be this this Hulk that's talking to people and stuff, bro. What happened to the Hulk where he hulks out, goes crazy, starts screaming, and just Hulk smashing stuff? Like that's the
Yeah.
Hulk I'm looking for. We'll never see that again.
My thing is it wrong for me to say I kind of want a different Bruce Banner as far as I don't like Mark Ruffalo's Hulk or Bruce Banner. I just don't like. I never did, and it's after all these movies, I still just don't like Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner or his Hulk in general.
Mhm.
And to your point of we'll never get a Hulk again. I feel like they're honestly going away from. They're trying to go away from the main or the old main characters, which is we're gonna get that smart Hulk for however long, But I mean, hopefully, bringing his son into the fold, we get the old Hulk back.
I don't
So I
think they
mean,
will, because they got to build a relationship with that, and so they got to talk, and so they're not gonna have the regular Hulk talking with, what I'm saying?
I don't know why he can't. Why they brought him back to Earth. I'm so lost in that whole plot and that whole thing that's going on. So we gonna see.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Wait, Keesis, you're saying you want the son, the dude with the hairline? Dog.
No, I'm
Nah,
saying like
they
I
need to
don't know
retire
why they
that
brought
dude.
him. I don't know why they brought him into the fold. I don't know because he's not necessarily good.
Yeah.
So I mean, we see. We'll see.
All right, so let's get to a few pictures from Queen Studios from yesterday. All right, so if for the people who don't know, Queen Studios had a um like a mini small con for limited people in Las Vegas, and some people that we know like Mr. X and Todd McFarlane, and I said Todd McFarlane, Todd from Spec Fiction, and Chasen, uh, and some of those type of guys. They went to to that small little gathering, and they had a good time, and we got like, let me see, maybe like 10 pieces, maybe. Like it wasn't a lot. So I'm gonna just show that here. All right, so we got this 1/4 scale Batman Nightmare from the Snyder Cut, right? Quarter scale. It's cool. It's nothing I would collect, but quarter scale, of course.
That's a small footprint.
Is that?
Yes,
Wait, this is quarter scale?
yes.
Oh, I'm coming. I'll be back.
Uh, yep, yep. Quarter scale.
I just don't like movie pieces anymore. Like it doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you got to really love the movie to get a movie piece.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it just looks really cool. Like I bought a movie
I
piece before. It's
I
a
know because that, like I said, I personally think Queen Studios Dark Side looks good, but I also think
Oh, it
Prime
looks
One's Dark
wonderful.
Side, Prime One's Dark Side looks really good. And
Both of them, yeah.
yeah, those two movie pieces, and then of course that Wonder Woman from Queen Studios that has Gal's face, but also like a comic face.
Yeah.
Like I feel like those are like the only three right now, movie wise, that I would get. And if it like the Wonder Woman so easy because if you get tired of the movie type of look, you can go to the comic look. So, but I
Hmm.
think Dark Side is really good. So
This looks really good. But like, you know, like you're just
I
saying
personally wouldn't get this, but I think it
it's
looks
movie.
really good.
Yeah. Cause but and this is third scale. It's definitely impressive for people who want like polystone third scale movie characters from the
This is.
Snyderverse.
I think this is quarter scale.
Are you sure? But
Uh,
the Henry Cavill is third.
yes, correct. They hit the
That
Superman.
that's confused. That's what confused me. Why would they make Henry Cavill third scale and make this one fourth scale?
They make it hard because you can't pair your stat. You can't pair your stuff right because they give you a third scale Superman, a quarter scale Batman. You know what I'm saying? It's like they mixing and matching. It's like, bro, keep it all one scale. If you're gonna do all third scale, do all third scale. If you're gonna do all quarter scale, do all quarter scale. So that people, if they want to collect the line, they can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
bad choice, I think. It's a missed opportunity. There's gonna be a lot of people that would not buy one of the two because of the fact that they're not the same scale. And there's gonna be people that just be like, "Wow, well, I'm just not gonna invest in any of them at all because they're not the same scale." and they'll feel like they're supposed to pair together.
Yeah, and this is the third sport.
Especially,
And that looks really good too.
yeah,
Nah.
good likeness.
Way better
And
than Weta. God damn.
oh man, like
Oh, that's
it's
decent
not
likeness.
even close,
Good,
man.
good
The
likeness.
dude, it's not even close. The way the
You
dude
see, but that's to me, that's the black suit, Prime One, Hush with a fabric cape. You know,
yeah, I don't like the pose. It's a bit
girly.
Generic.
yes, we'll go with that, girly. And uh man, you know what this, the exact same person doing this pose that I think of,
Who?
the sideshow Captain Marvel
Oh, that is
Oh god
right.
damn.
or
Damn,
the
that's crazy.
Prime One Supergirl. It's like I don't know. I would have preferred maybe him like put your leg down and I don't know. There's something about it. There's too much of a twist. This could have been done differently pose wise, but likeness is great. Yeah, I'd have liked if both his feet were down like Hush.
Yeah, I agree. Because who? I mean, I don't like. What is he doing? Like, is he like? I'm a shit. I'm a punch you. You know, I don't know.
He's flying.
Yeah, like I don't know.
But
The-
this is a comic book pose. They use it a lot, so I can see why they did it. But like I don't know, this is just the
All I
way
gotta
they've
say,
done
this
it
is a
here.
good piece.
Yeah.
Doesn't always
it's a well
translate.
done.
yeah,
I think the
hmm
sculpt is nice.
What's that? Can you on the base? That's one thing I wish they didn't do is put their logo on the bust base. But
I gotta get me
on the bust base or Queen Studios.
a Queen Studio statue. I mean, I feel like I'm not part of the club yet because I have no Queen Studio statues.
I mean, do you like movie pieces?
Nah, because how I learned from that,
Not printed.
I had the Ben Affleck sideshow Batman, and I just didn't like it when it came. I just got rid of it.
Yeah, Sideshow isn't really good at
I can't get any
likenesses.
Batman or any Superman if that makes sense. Like my Superman has to be comic accurate and my
I
Batman has
hmm
to
agree.
be comic accurate. I can't.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I think that's the route I'm going
So
down too.
so what would you say about the Jason Fabok Batman? Jesus,
Which the one
Detective Comic 1000.
I like that one a lot. But if I had to choose between that one and Batcave, I get Batcave.
Okay, why you ain't comment today though?
But I watched your video, man.
But you gotta comment, man. Comment
I
like that
watched the
shit. You can
video.
say whatever you want to say. I'm gonna filter
Hey,
it out anyway.
you know,
I'm a,
you know what's crazy? I was watching you put it together, and in my head, I was like, "That's too much shit." In my head, I was like, "That's too big."
no, but you know what?
Like,
But you know what? This was the easiest one compared to that Ghost Rider. This shit was easy.
oh,
That
it looked
Ghost,
like it was easy, but I'm just talking about the sheer size of like you
Size.
got when you put it all together.
yeah,
And that
it's
cape,
yeah,
you talk about it was 40 inches tall.
yeah.
Nah,
It's something
that ain't for
crazy.
me.
It's something
That ain't for
crazy.
me.
But but
But
you know what? It's to me because I've never seen all the Batman. I don't want to make this about me, but anyway, real quick. All the Batman statues that we see, we never seen a cape like that. All the capes is just this one. The wind is blowing this shit up. I've never seen that. You know, that's why I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
would
this
you
is
count? Would y'all count that statue as forced perspective?
No, not really.
Like, does the building look like in person? Does that building look like it fits
yeah,
somebody of his size on there? Okay.
yeah,
It
yeah,
it the way I look at that
yeah.
building, it looks like you're not. They cut it off, right? It doesn't look like it's the full roof.
You got to see it, Buck, in person. In person is a whole different scenario. The pictures don't do it justice.
Yeah, I'm not even against the base. Like I'm saying, like when I look at it, doesn't that dollhouse thing people are saying? It's like I'm so on it. I'm not really because I can see how people will come to that conclusion. But at the same, it just looks like I don't know, like a
It,
Victorian townhouse.
You got to
like,
see it in
and
person, and it's
it's
straight
like
out the
the top
comic.
part of the roof.
Nah, you got to
Yeah.
see it in person, bro. I'm telling you, the pictures don't really do it justice. That again. That's why these venues need to come to the cons, because when you see it in person, it's a whole different thing. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
And why
about
you
this
ain't
T Rex? Anyone
comment?
ever?
Why you ain't comment today, Buck? Why you ain't be like, yo,
Yeah,
that
why didn't you
shit?
comment, Keesus? Keesus,
Why you
why
be
didn't
like,
you
that shit
comment?
is whack? That shit like a dollhouse. The fuck is you doing, Stats?
No, that's the thing. I don't think that. And I
But you
saw the video.
you should have put your opinion so my shit could I could
Hey,
be
I would have
like,
been like this. Comment, huh? What happened?
Y'all
yo,
funny so.
comment, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the prototypes.
Boy, you
That's
stupid.
why I'm gonna write that.
Hey, you have a better
You know what
shot.
I'm gonna do?
You have a better
I'm
shot
gonna
saying
com-
sideshow rules.
I'm gonna comment every time it's 9 o'clock on one of your videos.
Yes. And I
there
and I took look, health is wealth, okay? Health is
Yeah.
you
wealth.
go. So I know most people aren't like, don't collect dinosaurs, the Jurassic World stuff. But they gave us this too for all the T Rex and Jurassic World folks. You're
Why?
into that. It's not really for me, so we're gonna graze right past that.
I
But
felt, but the quick on it, like a quick thing.
Mm.
I just want to say why. Like there literally is a handful of people who on any page that you're on might post a dinosaur,
Hey,
and you're lucky if it's not Mr. X himself.
Yeah.
I'll say
Like,
this though: the fact that all other companies are making them means someone's buying them. Prime One does them. Queen Studios is doing it. Infinity Studio does it. ECC has like the T Rex head. People clearly
you're
like
right. Because I
dinosaurs.
was thinking who would buy those Bay formers, like the big ones. I was like, who would buy those? Who would buy the new? And then I saw them just coming
Yeah.
out. People like, oh, we got them and stuff. I'm like, all right,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
so
it's just that those audiences, they're not in the same spots we're in. We're in like a comic bubble for statues, right?
Yeah.
We're like that's what we're obsessed with, and then like when we see stuff that's not like that, we start raging, man. It's like that's like when I look at a sideshow con and I start seeing hot toys, I'm like, get this shit out of my screen, man.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
like
I agree.
there's just people that are super excited to see that.
Yeah.
yeah, but Sideshow be trying to pull the wool over our eyes by giving us them goddamn hot toys. That's a different story. They
Yeah.
want to give us 50 hot toys and one statue, and be
Thank
like,
you. I thought I
yeah.
was the only one that felt like that. Like
they got
I'm
a whole
watching
table of hot
I'm like, I
toys.
don't want to see that. Like so like what you
Yeah, but you also gotta realize a bunch of those hot toys are old. They're not
Yeah.
even new either. So those people get even those fans are getting to look at old stuff. Hey,
Facts.
got the Arthur flag next.
Yeah. How did you guys feel about this?
This is my
Every
first
time I
time
look
seeing
at it,
it.
I hear the music, man, the violin.
Now is
Can
this
you go back?
Yeah.
Can you go
is
back
it
to the picture close to his face? There was something about his lips I didn't like not the like his actual lips. There was something about it that looked weird to me, and I don't know why.
Maybe because of the clown makeup painted over it, it's messing up how it looks like to you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I
It
agree.
looks cool, but I would never buy this.
I wouldn't buy it either, but I think it looks good. Don't get me wrong, it looks good. I just
it's you know what? It's a sick I guess the perspection on the angles of the picture taken, you got to see this in person to appreciate it. I can already
Hmm.
tell because it looks too
I,
weird.
I don't
It
think
look,
this one's gonna sell like. Well, I can't say that. I think it's gonna sell, but I think it's gonna be like with the Prime ones. All the ones they made, they sold, but then people right after trying to give them shits away basically for a pack of gum. So it's like I think that this one at the same time will sell, but people again are gonna be like aftermarket, basically just giving this away. I haven't met
So
a one
I,
third
I don't
piece that's selling
I
for
don't know for
900.
this one. The Prime one, is because they were messing up like because the Prime One stuff, the heads they are PVC because they're working with Blitzway, so the paint looks it has a different look to it than when you're looking at a Polystone statue, and so it takes paint differently, but you can also get some really good details on the face because of the PVC head, the plastic head. And so they also need to paint it really well, and it can look really awesome. But because of that production and versus prototype disparity, you get like the prototypes looking amazing, and then like the production just looking all right. The only company that I've seen that's doing like really insane production doing the PVC heads, or at least I don't know if Queen does PVC heads or Polystone, but on their like movie pieces, they do like decent paint. It's not the same level as the prototype, but it's pretty good. It's better
I
than
mean,
the competition.
I get all that, but when I see collectors trying to sell that shit back to the company they got it from,
That's funny. That's funny.
Wait,
That's
wait,
look,
funny
wait,
as
wait,
hell.
wait. We said sell it back to. What do you mean sell it
sell
back
it
to?
back, sell it back. They asking, can y'all buy this back from me? And I tell, and I'm telling you, there's a problem with that. All right, if I'm looking at it and the company is saying no, we'll give you a discount on the next statue if you keep it.
Wow.
Come
Yo,
on now, I'm not nah
is that Prime One or Iron Studios?
Prime One. I'm
Man,
like Iron Studios just wouldn't even hit you back up.
That's funny. I just wish he had on a
God,
jacket. That's
keeps us
all I
wild
wish.
today, man.
I just wish he had a jacket on. Like put like it's too like just I
No,
don't know.
this is after they beat his ass in the train, and then
Oh yeah,
he's like
yeah. When he was
dancing
dancing,
in the bathroom, playing the music.
they beat that jacket off of his ass. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Gave him the
damn.
beats. That's funny.
So wait, that's a hot toy. That's not a statue.
No, this is a
No, that's a
statue.
Just
statue.
a
Oh, okay,
statue.
okay, okay.
This
That's
is a
1/3,
statue.
ain't it?
Yeah, I
I mean,
think
yo,
so.
man, I've seen too
This
many
is hot
like
toy. This is
I've
hot
seen
toy.
too many ledger
See, this
jokers
is
like
why
in
I
the
can't
last
do
three
hot
years.
toys.
I agree. Like I don't see. I want a Ledger Joker, but it's like it's so many of them. It's like, what do I get? Like, I don't know.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
it aren't. Isn't Queen Studios doing like 3 Heath Jokers?
Maybe.
I
I
no,
wouldn't put it past them.
this is their in art line. I don't know if because I know they did the quarter scale, they did the third scale where he's sitting down and doing the clapping scene. I
Right.
don't know if Queen is doing any
I'm
other
so
one. I know
tired of
they
his
got a
Joker. They need to let
bust.
that go.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's a
He
cash
played it
cow,
good.
man.
He ain't played that damn good. I
He keeps
mean,
But
because
here's
they
the
keep
thing.
making money off
Sells.
it, so
It
it's
sells.
like
If it
yeah.
sells, then if that's what's selling, I'm gonna keep making it. I don't give a
Because
damn how many. You know what
in
I'm
the
saying?
last 3 years,
they make him more than
Sideshow
them.
came out with theirs. Queen Studio came out with the third. They came out with the two quarter scale versions. The one with the rooted hair, the one with the sculpted hair.
But
Queen
I heard
also
that
came out.
but I heard that was a flop though, because I saw
Which one?
pictures of that. That I think it was
Oh, where it was
the
leaning?
yeah with the face was kind of off.
Yeah,
No,
and Sideshow
I
right
think
now is giving away
Sideshow's
theirs for free.
yeah, Sideshows looks like crap. But I'm trying to say that the fact
Oh,
that there's a lot of ledgers, right? Even Queen Studios did the third scale. Then they got the one where he's in the police outfit, and they got that in like two different scales as well. And then Prime One did theirs. These guys did theirs. JND, like all the companies are doing this character right now. They're doing multiple for the most part.
Bruh. Speaking of sideshow, I went to their website. That Silver Surfer, it's 2,500 for the exclusive and 4,000 for the collector's edition. They're both weight listed.
That's just batches, man.
Oh, that's okay because I already got my custom and I still got my Nova. I sold the silver. I kept the Nova.
Damn, and you kept the custom. I gotta see that custom Keesus. I'm gonna convince you to sell
You
it.
know what?
Get yourself a pack of bubble gum.
Never that.
I still debate. I still fight for that sideshow Silver Surfer because, like, I'm telling you,
I
like,
think it's good, but I just thought this custom was way better.
no, I'm not saying. I think what I'm saying with that is I think so many people wanted to see a dynamic Silver Surfer, but don't understand the premise of the character. The character, he's not a
Yeah.
showboat. It's kind of like he's humble. He's so powerful that
He
it's
never
like
fought. He never ran into competition or
yeah,
somebody that could
it's like
rival him. It's
yeah,
just
he's like his morals is higher than what we think, and if he ever comes to the MCU, they got to do that story right. They gotta do it right. I don't know how they're gonna do it.
They come to the MCU. There's nobody who can fight him.
Yeah, there's nobody can fight him.
Currently,
He's that powerful. You know,
we're gonna have Sam Wilson try to fight him. Man,
nah, he's
Sam Wilson is funny.
Yeah,
Sam Wilson is funny.
Oh man.
because that Fox Silver Surfer was, oh my god! I was like, what are you guys doing?
yeah. I mean, they made him stronger than that too, but yeah, it was bad.
But it was bad. Yeah.
So how do y'all feel about these pieces? So you have, the Bruce Wayne joint.
Is that more Hot Toys?
This is in art, yeah.
In art.
6 scale joint.
Not bad.
So also you have this case that he's in. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Are they going to be selling these cases, or it's just for the con?
I don't know. It has in art on the front of it, so maybe it's
I'll
just
be
for
honest.
fun.
I don't want a Robert Pattinson statue.
Really?
Yeah, don't say that, bro.
Nah.
Don't say that.
That movie was amazing.
Put some respect on his
The
name.
movie was good, but
The movie
I'm
was
not
great,
having
bro.
a Robert Pattinson.
I think it redeemed him. It redeemed him because he's done some good movies. Besides,
he's done good movies.
He's a fantastic actor, man.
He's a
been
great
redeemed
actor, but I just don't want a statue of him.
You know, he did that Twilight, and he never had to work a day in his life again.
You know what? Twilight was like, I knew I was getting older when I saw Twilight.
Hey, he's making big bucks on that.
I knew I was getting older when I saw Twilight. I'm like, what is this? And I just clicked. That's how I knew my youth is over. You know.
Nah, it's not youth over. That stuff is made for a different demographic. But I liked it.
You like Twilight?
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
I watch it. Like I swear, I was thinking in 2020, I watched it the entire thing. Like I did marathons like 7 times over the summer.
I have not seen one Twilight movie.
I tell you this,
I've seen all of them. I've seen all of them.
They're not fantastic movies, that's for sure. But like it's like
they are definitely for a demographic that is not me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I what's it called? The first one I like, and then the quality, they start using too much CGI, and then I'm not with it. The background just look fake.
Let's just talk to the next topic because
I also gotta add, while we're on this, I'm getting the J&D Battinson.
You went J&D?
I'm a J&D boy through and through.
Oh,
man.
don't you hate J&D
boys?
I hate
J&D boy.
J&D.
He's J&D boys. No,
I don't hate J&D. I didn't like the first few products they put out. When they put out the Harley, I'm like, I see you. I like the Harley, and then the Christian.
They Harley not better than sideshows.
I don't agree with that, but the Christian Bale Batman in the suit is fucking perfect. Nothing's better than that. And then without the suit, I think he got too much texture on his face. But his actual like suit, the clothes he's wearing, just like clothes,
fire.
Like the way they tailored that, no company's ever done that. Like it looks like the dude's wearing like Sasha was better with Christian Bale. Actually, that Daniel Bell or what, I don't know if it's Daniel Bell, but the Batman Begins statue they did, it's people are getting it in hand and it looks pretty good. But
that's all we do is do good.
Talking about the lightning bolt?
No. Christian Bale
it's,
one.
Christian Bale, the one where he's standing like that.
He's standing exactly like the Silver Surfer, just with a cape.
Oh, that piece. Yeah.
You like that $1?
I think it came out really good. I'm not gonna.
Have you seen the pieces? Have you seen the pieces at hand? It actually looks really good.
It looks fantastic. I think. Like
the only thing is, if I was to ever do that, I would have to put like the cape over the arms, like how he was on in the movie.
Yeah,
and I felt like that's like really good. The paint came out good. The sculpt was good.
Yeah, it looks really good. I think. And then
expect that from Sideshow.
I don't know about that, but like especially with a movie piece, I'm not. I got no expectations with that company, but with comic pieces, I have expectations. I think they do good with those for the most part. The J&D, the Mara. Have you seen the Mara? I think that's their most successful piece.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's gonna sell. I'll be honest with you. Wow, no.
You know, it's still available. It's still available. Right, on a bunch of different sites, which I like. It means I'm gonna get it for retail, but I'm gonna get it later. I'll see what happens. Hopefully, in fact, people
I don't know
hate
that.
her
I don't know
so
if that's
much
gonna
it
sell
doesn't
or
sell.
not.
I'll be very happy if it doesn't sell well.
But what
'cause it
if
means
you
the
get
price
her
will go
right?
down.
What if you get her and then they come out and she's not married no more? It's somebody else.
I don't care. I didn't even like the movie. I'm getting it because it's a good statue. I thought the movie was trash. No, not just trash. Like 7 out of 10.
But what if they
Maybe
make
6.
another mirror that's equally
Dude,
or better
I
than that
don't
one?
care. I don't care. You don't understand the reason
I'm talking
why
about
I'm
J and
buying.
D. What if they make a
Oh,
mirror
J&D.
statue that's
Oh
equal
man,
or
you
better
think
than
they're
that
gonna
one?
make another statue of that woman? Come on, man.
No,
Say
not
it.
of her. I'm talking about if
Keep
another
going.
actor plays her and
Oh,
J
if
and
it's
D makes this statue of that woman, that the new
oh,
mirror.
if it's a good statue as well, I'll buy it. Like it's that simple. I'm not buying so that statue. I'm not buying it necessarily because it's a representation of the character. I just
I
think it's
thought
a
you loved Mirror.
really no, of course not. It's just a really good statue. Like I don't even care about the character in the comics.
I
Yo,
thought you
Yeah,
Buck,
it's
loved
just
the
I
way
a,
don't,
she
I
was
don't, I
riding
don't,
on
I don't mean to digress,
Stephanie's
but
horns.
I think you're gonna want to need this link because I was over here like, God damn, it's something real.
Wait,
I'm
what
like,
happened?
no,
There's no.
I'm saying that link, Astro. I found it, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Oh, you found it. Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
found it.
Yeah.
Buck, I think you're gonna take a
I,
look at this.
I don't want the link, man. You guys trying to pull me down into darkness.
You trying to put him down to the darkness, man, the dark side.
Yeah.
Hey, Bug, tell me again. Was the reason you joined this live again? Because of what thumbnail?
Again, that was a joke.
He wasn't lying. He was telling the truth.
Nah, that was a joke.
See, you know what? See, me, I don't hide from my how can I put it? My humanity. I don't hide from it because
He's a humanity.
yeah, it's like, look, it is what it is, right? My eyes can only see what it sees, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know until I got on this, and I'm like, oh wow,
I
you
hear
learn
you.
something. You learn something new every day.
It's something called self discipline. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
whatever.
practice.
Yeah, so this is my whatever. Buck ain't married. That's why he's talking like that. That's why he's talking.
Oh man.
Anyway, let's talk about the next one.
Yeah, I'm about to put a timestamp and send this to your wife.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
That Batman is
man.
hot.
Yeah. Yo, this Batman is crazy, right?
That Batman
Yeah.
is fire.
God damn.
Oh wow!
That's a
Look at the
hot-
light. Look how they got it lit up. The box is
know.
lit up. You see that?
I don't
You see
like
the
the
cape?
colors though. Look
Hey,
look
Hey, man,
weird.
damn, I just like the box though. You see them batarangs?
Yeah, the batteries is dope.
But check this.
Yeah.
Check this though. For real. Check this. Look at how he has the mouth switch outs. Y'all see that?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah. But
Right,
that's why I would never get a hot toy though, because
It's too much, right?
when is enough?
Yeah,
Just
I
make
don't
a
know.
whole nother figure if that's the case.
yeah.
I take the options. I don't mind it. You can just keep it in the box if you don't want it. And because they're small, like they don't take too much real estate. I've actually been considering getting figures, man. I pre-ordered my first figure yesterday.
Hot toys?
Not a hot toy, but it's a figure. I'm not too interested in hot toys because it's based on movies. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, the figure I ordered is anime. It's,
Anime figure? Oh, that's crazy.
It's like an anime robot. It's done by 3-0. That's the company.
Is it what should I call it? I forgot what their names are.
It's called Shin Getter.
Oh no, never mind then. I thought it was what's it called the one people think is
Voltron?
Power Rangers. There you go, Voltron.
Yeah.
I got a friend that collects those.
Yeah. So what else do they have at this? Like
Nothing else for real. But they had.
So this is what I'm excited for, honestly. Not this, but the pictures that were in it.
My man Marco, what's going on? Collector Zone, what's going on, man?
what's up, man?
What's
So,
going on? Thank you
You know
for
what?
dropping in.
I gotta
Hey,
highlight.
give us that percentage, man. Come on.
I gotta highlight him because
Drop
that Hulk piece that's coming out. I want to know if he can get it faster than our boy.
You may be able to.
Yeah, I gotta holler at him.
Probably, honestly.
Matter of fact, I guarantee you can hit him up.
Yeah,
Damn.
I gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up.
Look, look, Bug. I'm not spending over $1,000 something plus shipping to get my statue in another 2 months when I see everybody else getting theirs the day of.
I know,
Marcos don't play around, though. He don't play around.
but
Damn.
you see, I gotta talk to you guys off radar because I got put on to you know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And I see that I'm getting my statue so much later. I'm like, why? Like what Keith just said. I'm like, why am I getting it so late? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know. But anyway,
Yeah.
we'll talk because
Good talk.
Yeah.
Good talk. I
yeah.
got
Good
issues
talk.
with that as well. So yeah.
So check this, right? So this is everything that you're seeing from now on. This is stuff that's gonna come. You know,
Mhm.
stuff that they got in the works, right? So we got a Superman life size bust. This actually looks really good, in my opinion.
But they always do good with their bust, though.
Oh, they always knock the bus out of the park. Hold on one second.
I'm gonna be honest. I wish they didn't put the logo because you already have that big ass logo on his chest, and then you go down,
And
and
it's
there's
right
another
underneath
logo.
it. Yeah. So you can take it off and expose the weird silicone baby.
Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that weird a little bit?
I saw something
Yeah.
weird.
And it's like weird they're made out of silicone too. So it's like that's what they said they're gonna do. So it's like soft and squishy. It's weird.
That's
But yeah, this looks like a good likeness.
They have it in black as well. If you want the
Yeah.
black joint, you know what I'm saying?
This one comes with the Snyder Cut logo. Burn this piece.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Oh,
don't know why. I don't know why they put the logo, the Justice League logo on it. Let's just put the Superman logo. Like it's
I
okay.
guess it's better than
Gotta
having
let
the
you know which one
Superman
you
logo.
support. You support Joss Whedon or you support Zack Snyder. It's a simple choice.
It's a third option that you could take, man. I think that's
I would get both because it's a hard pick.
damn.
You know how I would do it? I would get the red one with the baby in the middle, and I would get the black one with the S.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, how we
This
feel
is
about
bad.
this?
I don't like it.
Yeah, that's right.
Like after. So I was thinking about this one because I don't know if I want to go to that 1/3 from what's it called LBS because we all know that's gonna be the best Hulk that hits the market.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's also gonna be huge. Like I said, my space now is limited. Like what I
Yeah,
was planning on getting, it won't be getting no more than likely. So now I'm like, okay, which Hulk can I get now? And this just gives another option. So it's now
I will say that I really like this Hulk. From these few pictures that we've seen, I like it. The problem I have with it though is that I don't like how small his head is. I wish his head
yeah, I
looked
was
bigger.
saying that too.
Yeah, I
His
don't
head
like
is
that
real
either.
small.
It's like,
On the
and I
Kirby, it
don't.
looks real bad.
I actually prefer the Kirby, but I guess the reason why I prefer it is because I guess I can talk about it when I get there. But like for this one, I don't like the portrait. Like in the back of his head looks squished in. I don't know. The thing I do like about this is the smoke effects on his body, like the dust
Mhm.
effects. That looks
Mhm.
kind of cool with the rubble on his back. I think he's
Mhm.
like maybe too textured on his body, but we'll see when there's like more pictures.
I think
Uh,
out of all of them, I would get the gray, the
Green,
Kirby though.
the
The
gray,
gray.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's my choice out of all three. But see the dust effects, the dust clouds on the base. I don't like that. It looks weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's kind of unnecessary. Like it doesn't have to be there, you know.
Like the shape is not right. The general shapes. You got like tiny swirls, all like the same size, lumped up together. I don't know. I don't like that.
I think the entire anatomy of it is just completely over exaggerated. That's why I
I think
wouldn't
he's
pick
too
some.
big. I think he's
Yeah.
too big to be
Yeah.
in the position he's in.
Yeah.
And I feel like them doing that, like they made him not leaner, but if they didn't make him so exaggerated, I don't
Yeah.
think this pose would be that bad.
It's overly
Or
exaggerated.
or
Yeah.
like make his head bigger. But
Yeah,
like
Yeah, a lot of that could be fixed with a bigger head too. Yeah.
I'm just not feeling it. And then the pose, I'm not too crazy. To be honest, the only thing I like about this is the paint and the dust effects on his body.
it
Now,
looks like it.
granted,
It
when
looks
we
like it's
see this
over.
in person, it could look like totally something different. I
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
wonder, there'll be switch outs.
it looks like they over texturalize his skin though. It looks like he has
Yeah,
too much
that's what I
texture.
said. It looks it's too even from this distance. The fact that you can see the pores like that, that's crazy. I mean, if you're
It's
looking
it's
at
it's 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 kind of like a Hulk on steroids. You know.
What's up, Chris?
Yeah.
sub
So,
Chris,
It's kind of like
um,
a Hulk on steroids, in my opinion. And it's
yeah,
just it's like you're starting to lose the character. You know, you're starting to
yeah.
yeah,
lose it. It's
he
just
looked
too
like a
much.
2008 Hulk.
Yeah,
I've
it's too
never
much.
liked it when they draw Hulk like this in the books. I've always preferred
Like
when
too big and
yeah, and like roided out, like look
yeah.
at his delts, man. Like
Yeah,
they're like carved in, they're carved into his body. It's like
Yeah, I can only imagine what his rear delts look like too. It's probably
yeah.
connected to his back.
And look at the kneecap. The kneecap. I mean, with the whole like thigh, it's just damn. It's overly exaggerated. I'm sorry. I see.
But
I
what
don't see.
I think compare this to like all the other Hulks that are on market that's in the 1/4, the quarter scale. I mean, he's not too far up from the top, honestly, because they're not that.
He's not that bad. I think the sideshow Daniel Bell Gladiator Hulk is the best one to me
yeah, but
personally.
it's Gladiator, not like normal Hulk.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
this is.
true. That's
In
true.
Yeah,
terms of
I'm
normal
looking
Hulk,
for a normal Hulk. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
for
That's
like
true.
I
because you got
think.
the transformation from XM that's really good.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I mean, if they
I
made it
think.
like that size, okay.
I think the Legendary Beast Hulk got this one. Sorry.
mhm.
Yeah, but we talking about people who don't have room for that legendary beast, though. That's
Look,
like ridiculous.
there's the bathtub. Put it in the bathtub. Just don't put a cap on it.
Am I crazy or is this head bigger?
It looks a
It
little
looks
bigger,
bigger. It
but
looks
the
bigger.
neck looks like it comes out more for some reason
Yeah,
in this.
this looks better than the other one. I think this is the best out of all of them.
And you can see the muscles more on this
Yeah,
paint,
But
I
look at
think it
and
might be
that.
the lighting
you
too. It
can
might be
see
the
that you can
lighting
see the
too.
separation of the muscles on the green. You can't see the separation of what the muscles are. Like, look at that.
yeah.
It all
But what
looks.
Yeah.
Astro said as well, right? Is like the lighting, and then so I guess in that regard too, you gotta wait till you see it.
But look at the portrait now though. That's
Damn,
see
man,
that
the
portrait
muscles.
look like a monkey. Like I don't know.
Hey, it does. But
What
like,
does Kirby look like in general? A
yeah.
monkey.
But
Hey,
look at it.
ASAP is like, nah, this shit is trash.
I don't understand what I'm looking at when I see his
He's,
arm muscles, man. Can
It's
you see his
just
like biceps and his triceps, and then
which
his
arm are
yeah.
you talking about?
The
like
left.
all
Look at
of
the
the
left.
both of them look kind of weird, and
It's
like the
I can't
muscles
see
are
his forearm on the right one. I don't know where his forearm, like
the
what they're
bicep is
doing for the.
connected to the forearm. Look at it.
yeah. You see the forearm. The forearm is there. Then there's like barely any like bicep.
It's over
Man, we ain't
exaggerated.
never been that big. We don't know how the muscles are.
Yeah, but it's more like a mutant kind of Hulk now. It's too much going on.
Well, he got really
Looks like
mad.
he has
That's
something
what
behind him too. It looks like there's something.
Yeah, another muscle.
You see how his arm stops and it's like something in
Yeah,
between the body
yeah,
and.
right.
That's the wings.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
He's
Oh,
holding
his
something
lats. Those are his lats. Hey,
because
yo.
the picture on the right you can
I
see
tell you,
behind him,
if his back was wide
but
like
he's
that,
holding
I'd
something.
throw this shit in the trash.
Well, it looks like he's holding something, but he's not actually holding anything because you see.
Yeah,
Maybe it's just on top of his. I don't even know what it is.
Maybe it's
Oh,
lighting, guys.
okay. So like you know what is happening? He's got all this rubble on his back, so he's probably standing up after like someone threw something on him.
Oh,
So
Oh, he got buried and then he transformed.
possibly that's probably
Yeah, looks like.
possibly what happened.
I'll go with that then.
okay.
Something's
Yeah.
yeah. Some probably crushed him and then he transformed from underneath it.
See, look at Buck. Buck
Some
being.
storytelling elements there.
it's still a pass for me.
Yeah,
I
it's the
wonder how
best for all of
expensive.
us, I think.
Any
This man
any
Ace, that's
price
like
point?
the bass is trash. The smoke is trash. The lighting is trash.
I'm not feeling it. It's just no.
Any price point guesses?
$5.
Okay,
They're
five
gonna
dollars.
charge 1,800 for this. You know, actually, Queen Studios has been reasonable sometimes with their prices,
I say like
but
15.
I think 1,500 to like, prices are going up, so they'll probably list this next year as well. So I'm gonna
Probably
say
15, but you go that shipping.
17, 18. I'm
I'm gonna
thinking,
I'm gonna
and
say
it's not worth it.
1,400.
You know what? Maybe if there's no switch outs, it could probably be a lower price. It's probably gonna, I'm starting to lean towards that 1,200 as
But this
well.
is a
Hopefully they
quarter
listen to the
scale though.
feedback.
It's a quarter
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
scale,
quarter
so
scale,
and
but
it
they
it
did.
might not be that heavy. So I'll say about eight
I don't
ninety
know
nine.
about that
Oh
because
no, this thing looks huge, man.
XM Doomsday that I got is heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
and this
base
this
is
is like
heavy, that's
large.
heavy.
This
Well,
looks large, and then they did that Hulk on Throne that's like super massive, and like people are saying you need two people to remove it from the box because it's so
Yeah,
heavy.
that is true.
so I mean, for reference, that vampire Batman, what's it called? Bloodlust or Blood,
Yeah, Bloodstorm.
whatever. Bloodstorm. Yeah, that Batman was like 900, right? So
Yeah.
if that's 900, this has to be like at least 13.
Nah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be pricey, but you know, if they know it's good for them, they better not make it too expensive because you see that Spider Verse statue they did, nobody's gonna buy that. You know, I don't even know if it went up for sale. Though. Maybe they just trashed it.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know if it went up for sale ever. Yeah, they made it. They changed it, but I don't know. I
It's
don't
like
know.
I barely heard any news on that statue.
They might have
Just
trashed. They might have trashed it though.
honestly, they should do that, man, and give us a proper. Because like I like the fact they got the Marvel license for comic stuff, but like the thing is, the Marvel comic stuff they've been doing, I haven't been a fan of it. The only thing I've liked is the Hulk on Throne. So, and I'm not gonna buy that. It's not my kind of. I'm not the kind of person to buy Hulks. So,
I see a lot of people selling their Hulk on Throne actually.
but it looks
Really,
amazing though.
It looks
Shit.
amazing, but I see a lot of people selling it.
See, my
it
thing,
does
Because
look
it's
amazing. It does
massive.
look
I think it's because it's too big. That's why people will be selling it. Because that shit
my
probably takes a lot of space.
I got the XM Red Hulk, and I'm never selling that.
That's a good Hulk. That's a good
That's
Hulk.
a good one. That's
I'm
I
never
want that
selling
one
that.
too.
Oh,
yeah.
hit me up with my DM. You know, so I got you. I got you for $8,000 free shipping. For real.
Yeah, right.
H stats, that's not how you do it, man. If a fan comes to you, they want a piece, you gotta give them for the low. Give them
Look.
the crackhead
He
price.
ain't talked to my agent. He spoke directly to me.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
Keith, go comment on H stats video. Go start
In
talking
that
about
case,
it.
I might as well get this one right here. Shit.
I know, right? You guys said Red Hulk, so I just went on to this one. But same situation,
It's
just different.
horrible. It's horrible.
Comment.
I don't like how they did this
It's
though.
terrible.
With all that.
Yeah.
I actually, this might be my favorite one.
I'm confused. On the left, the things look red,
Yeah,
right?
like flame coming
Yeah.
down.
And they look. It doesn't look like light. It looks like it's actually painted red. Like, because if
Yeah,
you look
that's true.
at the bottom, that piece, yeah, that doesn't look like just lighting chain. That.
Uh-oh, we
So,
know how Buck feel about fire
That's-
being painted.
That's a valid point.
I mean, with the way the light is shining through, it actually looks good. But without light on it, maybe it'll look bad. We don't know. But
Yeah, more. I'm sure more will be revealed as time goes on, so we'll know more. But yeah, that's a great point. Great point. Life size statue. Did
What
we
the
need,
hell?
did we need this? I don't know.
what do you
Who's
mean? Of
buying
course, we
that?
needed this. Yeah, someone's buying it for
Beside
50.
art statue collector, who is
I don't,
buying
I
this?
don't even think art statue collector is buying this, man.
Man.
Where's he gonna put this?
Well,
I
he
mean,
got the room. He got the room for that.
At that point, put it outside as a Christmas
is,
ornament or
is he
something.
is he that much of an Iron Man fan? I feel like if you're gonna buy,
If
you
he
gotta
if he
love Iron
buys
Man.
that, oh my god.
But he already has
This is
Hulkbuster.
this shit is
Like he
50
cares.
grand, man.
If he buys this, man, I might quit my YouTube channel.
You guys hear me? I think I heard this was 50K.
Yeah, I
heard
heard
this
that
was-
too. I heard that too. Yeah,
How much? How
So
much?
50
50K.
grand.
You bugging. All right, I might as well be in a Mercedes Benz You know what I'm saying? You,
I might as well. I hope that you can fit in there because that's where I'll be sleeping.
yeah.
Yo, imagine if they're doing payment plans for this, bro.
Payment plans. You gotta be out.
You paying a mortgage each like month.
Yo, what is shipping for this? That's
Yo, if
How do
you
you
buy
even
this,
fit this
you're
thing?
not even you're not thinking about cost if you buy it.
The average home in the U.S. cannot fit this in the basement. It just cannot.
Yeah. Then no,
basically
it's not
this
for
would
the
be in the
average
living
people.
room.
Yeah.
Dude, does the average person have $50K to spend on one statue? No. It's not for the average person.
It's for I think it's really for businesses for real.
Like I said,
Man,
if Art
what
gets
business
this,
gonna buy this, man? It's just like for if you got a mansion and you got money you want to fuck around with, like you just buy this. And I honestly don't think this is being targeted towards the U.S. market primarily. It's probably gonna be a very limited run. I don't even think it'll be up to 100, maybe like 50.
I think it might 50. I was thinking 50.
50.
Yeah.
You buy this right here, and you got kids. You deserve to get a divorce. You deserve your wife. Your wife deserves to kick your ass out of the crib. Seriously.
Man.
and she deserved to take this too.
Yeah.
What? Man, that's
Mhm.
crazy. She's gonna find herself in a ditch about
But I'm telling you, if Art gets this right here, I'm gonna quit YouTube because obviously the viewers are gonna be expecting something out of me. I just can't provide. There's no.
Marcos says pricey and no one has the room. I'll try to get one in the HQ, but I don't think we will ever send it. They will even send it to us.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably need more info on this.
Like I said, this is for businesses. This is not for people. It's not for regular collectors.
I'm telling you, it's not. It's meant for Asian collectors. Because over there they got Iron Man fever, bro. They love like Tony Stark and Iron Man.
But in Asia, they have the space to put this humanoid. What is this? This is not even 6 feet. This is like what, 20 feet?
What does it say? It says 3.4 meters, right?
That's about.
What is that?
Hey Siri, what is 3.4 meters in feet?
That's about 20 feet. 20, yeah.
11.15 feet.
So that's higher than a basketball rim. NBA.
That's higher than my roof in this room.
Yeah.
Or my ceiling in this room.
But now that I think about it, it can actually fit in some places. Like the house I'm in now, they can fit it in there. Like,
but you got to think about getting it in the house though. You got to take the roof off or something.
What do you mean? It's obviously gonna come in boxes. You set it up inside. Actually,
if
your door is not even big enough?
Does somebody come over and put it together for you?
Nah, no.
Because I'd be damned if I'm over here sweating. Trying to put this
you cannot unbox that by yourself.
Dude, if you have the money to buy this, that's not even like a question.
You cannot unbox that by yourself.
If you had the money to buy this, you hire people to help you set it up, bro.
I can see the crane.
Yo, you go to Home Depot, you see all those guys that are waiting for you tell, hey, I'll give you money. Come help me set up my statue.
That's why I said if Art gets this, Art, think about the other people who review stuff on YouTube.
But Art had people help him do his. I'm
not talking about that. I'm talking about he's setting an expectation that every YouTuber is getting these pieces.
No.
I already had people ask me, "Hey, you getting that? You know, I saw on Art that he got blah blah blah. You getting this and that? Am I Art?"
I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you.
Here it goes, Keith.
The only way we're gonna see.
No, if Art gets this, we all got to fly out to Singapore and unbox this. It'll be a collaborative. Like,
who has to?
We got this.
But like,
we all record our content too.
Yeah,
we're not even good. I don't even think we're gonna see anyone unbox this on YouTube. The people that buy this, they don't got a YouTube channel.
Don't say never, because I think we're gonna see this being unboxed.
Nah, man. I think the only way we're gonna see this unboxed is if it's by the company and they do a video.
Nah,
somebody's
gonna do this.
I hope somebody sees this because I'm gonna let them know. If y'all get this and unbox it, let me know so I can go.
Yeah,
I'm taking it.
I want to be there. I'll help you bring it in.
They're gonna need like a small crane to like put this together, bro.
Yeah,
I don't even want to help. I just want to direct traffic.
Yep.
Supervise and refine. That's all I'm good for.
I'll be like, yo,
Marcos said if he can get it, he'll unbox it. There you go.
On YouTube?
What?
Damn.
My man.
Invite us. Tell them invite us so we can be there.
Crazy.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I'm for real. I'll definitely go.
But Marcos,
Military, nah, f that, nah.
I'll catch a
Serve
flight.
what country? Nah, I got important business.
It
oh,
has to
man.
be on the weekend. It has to be on the weekend. But I'll go.
You gotta ask Marcos, like, is this even worth the investment? Like, if it's the price that
I don't
you
think you're
think
ever
it is.
selling that if you get
No,
it.
you're
Though.
never selling that.
No, it's an investment because it's gonna draw people to your business.
I don't think you need a 50K investment to draw people to your business.
Well, you don't
Look,
need to, but people will come to your store
I
just
mean,
to
it is a
take pictures with
showstopper.
the
That's
diamond.
like
You see
But-
what I'm
but-
saying?
they're gonna come and they're not
But
gonna buy shit,
it
bro.
depends where he's
Is-
at. I mean, where's Marcos located?
His
I think
new
it's-
store is it's in I want to say
Michigan?
Denver.
Denver?
I mean, we could just ask them.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
Marcos,
he'll
let us
probably
know.
say so.
Okay, but you see, because like, okay, look, humbly speak, here in New York, we got the Wax Museum, and they
Yeah.
have like a life size Hulk, and this thing is huge. But people are so used to seeing it, it's like it's nothing. No, it's not for sale. It's an investment, and it's beautiful. Only he's in Michigan.
I got
Yeah,
that.
so that's different because it's not a, if you had this in New York, people would look like whatever and keep it moving. But Michigan is different. It's smaller.
I don't know, man. I guess this will become like if it becomes like something where people come to your store, like you buy this shit, you gotta make sure you get on the local news, bro.
Anyway, let's
One of
make the deal now. If he gets it, we're all flying to Michigan.
Yo,
so we
I'm
can-
flying to
I'm
Michigan.
going.
Yeah,
I got family in Michigan, so I could
I
definitely.
gotta see it in person, man.
I'll definitely do it.
Yeah, if Marcos gets this piece, I'm going to Michigan to go see it.
We're all going to
Yeah.
Michigan to have a party, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a review video on it too. I was like, y'all want to get in or no? Like, if not, be quiet for about 10 minutes, real quick. We all get a review.
But let's do it like that because think about it. Like we're not in Singapore when they did the XM. None of us could make it because look, it's just too far, and look,
Yeah.
we're too busy. It's not like we can go there, but it wasn't ready. But anyway, you do this right here in the States. I'm coming.
Yeah.
I guess that's it. Cause like if you buy something like this, and I swear to God, and you show up on the local news,
Yeah,
bro, you
that's
actually need to call your local news station and tell them like you got this, and like families to start bringing their kids.
Yeah.
And you got these dads that bring their kids. They're gonna see some statues, and they're gonna go,
Yeah, that's
Right. Exactly. And now you have new customers. Just that fast.
But I don't know, man.
if
How
I
long is
could-
it gonna see? How long is it gonna take to see the return? Because so far, all we've been talking about is the base price before we talk about import taxes and then the shipping cost.
I don't even want to imagine that.
That shipping will probably be a whole nother not even two, like damn.
Because what kind of box is this gonna like? How many boxes is gonna come in? And you're probably gonna have to get this like
Probably
on
one
pallet.
for each joint.
Have you guys seen the actual pictures of this thing?
No.
You'll
Yeah,
Oh.
they showed it at a previous con, like
Yes.
Wonderfest.
It's
Yes.
sick. It's something
huge. It's huge.
sick.
It's huge.
It's unbelievable.
But you'll make your money back in probably like depending on your traffic. Every business is different, but probably
Yeah.
about 6 months.
But I think you gotta weigh that against because you actually have to measure and see are you getting an increase in traffic after you buy this versus beforehand. Because you got to make that kind of measurement, and then you got to see, with that increase, is your revenue gone up like more than it was projected to on your
You
previous
said
projection?
8 to 10 boxes? Nah, that's crazy.
Bro.
said
You know,
need a damn
you get
crib.
one box and all it's got is the foot.
Yeah. Seriously.
That's
it.
that's
The foot,
like,
that's
crazy
it.
to me.
Yeah.
Yo, the Eagles.
Yeah.
is
I mean,
crazy.
obviously, I know that these statues aren't made for like us, like everyday collectors and stuff like that. Like,
I don't think like that, Keesis. I don't. But I don't think like that.
what you think? Like, you gonna get this?
Look. This is how I think. The sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. Now, the only reason why I wouldn't get this, I'm gonna tell you why I wouldn't get it. Right? I don't have the space for it. And
Man.
if I got this, I think I would be banned from YouTube.
Yo, you be banned from your house, bro.
You
Bam,
made
bam.
20 videos.
I want you
after
to,
things
after this, I want you to ask your wife, hey, what you think if we just get this real quick? Look at this one.
Yeah,
You're gonna actually want to spend $50K on a statue?
no. I mean,
Don't
it's
even
just-
don't even tell her the price. Tell her how big it is.
there's no way I could get this and be respected on my level right now. But I'm not saying I can't get it, but I just wouldn't get it right now.
I hear you.
I just wouldn't. It's
You
dangerous.
got to take out
That,
a
but that
car
is true.
loan for
Like
this.
on our level of YouTube, us getting this would do us no benefits as
No, it
far as
wouldn't.
for
It wouldn't.
YouTube.
It
It
wouldn't.
wouldn't give us that. That would be a personal buy
I
that would
agree.
make us homeless.
Yes, I agree. You would
And
be
that's
homeless
about
if
it.
you buy this right now because that's ridiculous.
Dude, I can't even summon up like talking about if we buy it, because no, I can't even get it in the
Oh, there's
first
no
place.
if. This is hype. Like this is just thinking about.
You know who I think
That's
is probably.
delusion.
You know who I think is gonna be crazy enough to get this? Out of
Hmm.
all of the YouTube, I think he's gonna be Mr. X. That's gonna
Mr.
get this
X,
shit.
I think I think he's insane enough. The only thing that's
I think he's
stopping him
gonna
is
get this
that
shit.
the ceiling in his basement is probably not high enough.
Hey, to be honest, he probably could sell all his statues and get this.
Yeah,
I don't even think he do that. I think he just
Not
buy it,
even
but
half,
it's
like half his
it's not even like big enough. I don't think his ceilings are high enough to.
He could start by selling that Iron Man he just got. Matter of fact,
yeah, that thing is dope. That thing is
Oh
dope.
man,
I was
yeah.
this close. I was
What's the
this
next
close.
thing they got? Oh, it's another Iron Man.
the damn
Yeah,
Iron Man.
they're losing me, man. I don't care about these Iron Man statues. Honestly,
I'll be honest. I don't care about the movie Iron Man. I wish they would make more comic Iron Man, comic accurate Iron Man. I'm getting kind of tired of the MCU one, but
yeah, but that's
people
the
like
thing.
it. So
Dude, especially these are made for China. This is like they don't care about the US with these. The Chinese collectors, they eat this shit up, man. Like they love like the movie Iron Man and just like all over Asia as well, but especially Chinese collectors.
it's crazy because I wonder, like, compared to over there to here, if they did start marketing stuff out here and start getting licensed to sell out here, how much money they would make between both.
Oh yeah, the both markets. I think they got the license to distribute this in the U.S. They definitely do. It's just a matter of the place that really wants that has the demand for this, the desire for this is China. Like over here, what we care about the most is comics and the comic versus the character. I think when John was having an interview, John from Queen Studios, he was explaining that like the difference between the Chinese market and the U.S. market and just the rest of the world in terms of what it is we want in terms of statues. And he's saying sometimes some of these pieces they're not fully geared towards the U.S.
I'm trying to understand. Whatever. All I know they make some hot shit and whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just like what? You know that shit is hot. Like it's hot as hot. Anyway,
See,
let's move on to the next one.
Marco says we sell several scales from
There are
Queen.
only three
Legit companies authorized to sell licensed pieces from Queen in the U.S. We're one of them. Ooh, that's hard.
Ooh.
Hey, go ahead, flex.
He's
Flex your shit
flexing
right now.
Flexing
Like-
right. I like that. I like that. I like that.
I'm surprised Marcos hasn't been dropping like the what's it called, the links to the website.
Collectors
You know what?
only.
You see, but that's
You don't
that's
got
what I'm
to
saying.
type it in the go. Type it in.
I've
Google.
never respectfully. This is like my second time hearing about Collector's Zone, and I always
exactly.
I always gotta get put on. Why I always gotta get put? Why I can't just say, "Oh, stats, go ahead, go ahead."
I thought I told
Yo,
you.
dude,
You ain't
you
telling
gotta-
me
I
about the
was
Collector's
looking.
Zone.
No, because I was looking because we made that. I heard about our boy from all the community stuff,
Uh-huh.
and I heard about our boy that's out of the states. I tried both. I ain't like them. Hey, look, like cool people. I ain't like them. Look, man, I understand these pieces is getting expensive.
Listen, Marcos
Oh.
does. He does payment plans. He can get you damn near anything you want. Even if you don't, if
it
you
can
don't
get you
feel
the
like-
two girls from the beginning.
Oh,
If hit him up, he
but
can
you
make
know
it
what?
happen.
But you know what? You
He
see,
make it
bro,
happen.
think I'm playing. Look, I just watched the video, and I was just like, "Yo, you know what? I hate that I'm in a bubble because, like, I can't believe because, okay, Astro, just back me up. Were we thinking like that before? Was we just talking about statues when?
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
We just talk about statues, and all of a sudden, Somebody was like, "Oh no, they do this." It was like, "They do." Anyway,
Well, what was that last picture you showed?
It was
You talking about the anime?
No, this is not anime. It's by this
That's
artist called Evan Lee.
that's dope though. I want to start getting into these kind of pieces, but I just don't want to go down that rabbit hole. You know,
John. What's
The
up?
Everyday
What's
Collector,
up, John?
the White Knight.
What's up? What's going on? But they say, but I only tell you that because there are some fake companies out there. They try to sell you stuff. That's all. Not trying to flex. Much love, Jonathan. What's up?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, the thing I like about if you join the Facebook group for Collector Zone, there's always a lot of nice like codes and stuff for discounts, and it's very nice.
Marcos takes care of his people. He takes care of his people for real. That's a fact. No questions asked.
nice. So you could buy like the stuff that you can get from the other reputable.
Sideshow.
No,
Yeah.
I mean the ones that you can't get by in the U.S.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I think also if you don't see it on the site, it might be worth it to ask him.
DM.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
message him.
Cool.
At least that's what I heard. I've never bought from Collector Zone, but I've done the math before, and I'm like, damn, I should have pre-ordered from here.
I haven't yet because I got like $1,400 in points over here, and I got like money tied up over here, so I'm trying to get that taken care of first before I
That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm just
and then I'm a jump ship.
yeah.
I
I'm
think-
just tying up some loose ends everywhere else.
Yeah, because the crazy thing is though, if you get one of those discounts, the coupons from the Facebook group, it's crazy. You can get it. You can get like Prime One statues cheaper for Marcos than ordering direct, which I'm like, oh, that's pretty fucking solid. Because normally Prime One is the cheapest way to get their statues if you're in the US, but
Yeah.
with one of those codes, yeah, it becomes like a good ass deal to get from Collector Zone.
Great deal, man.
Nice.
Let's see. Prize says when's the next Prime One showcase? We don't know. They haven't placed a date yet, so we'll be on the lookout for that.
Probably next month, maybe.
Any of you guys plan to go see Black Adam next week?
I already got my
Now they said that what's his face is in it. I might check it out. I wasn't gonna watch it before,
I don't
but
yeah, we'll see.
early reviews have been positive, and like I'm like, wow, maybe.
I heard the
See,
reviews been
I
real positive.
I bought tickets, but I feel like I'm going to be disappointed.
I bought tickets too. I'm going in with low expectations and just
Yeah.
open. You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't buy tickets, but I plan on going. I wasn't about to get like I just see it when I see it. But
After seeing
I heard
She-Hulk,
good
you feeling like you can't be trusted superhero stuff too much.
no. After seeing She-Hulk, I knew that there was no lower.
You know what nobody has been talking about. I haven't seen the Star Wars series, the new one that's been on. Because I haven't.
Oh, you mean
Andor.
the one that
Andor.
looks boring as shit?
Oh wow! I haven't even watched one episode yet.
I watched the first two that came out,
It's boring.
and I was like, man, why is this so boring? And then the lady who took over the Star Wars whatever for Disney, basically saying how she wanted to try to move away from the Force user stuff and just solely make Star Wars on like blasters and all this other stories. I'm like, that ain't for me, man. No, I grew up when lightsaber heavy, and that ain't for me. I don't need.
Yeah, it's see, but but that's the thing when it's like they always try to recreate, but when you like I just saw Halloween Ends. Oh my god!
I plan on
how
seeing
was it?
that.
How was it?
Look, if you got Peacock, you already subscribe to that streaming network, whatever. You can get it for free, but it's not for free because you pay for it. That shit was horrible.
I heard it was bad.
It's like, yo,
I
what are
didn't
y'all
expect it to be
doing?
great. Oof. If you watched the 2018 one, you should have expected this one to be the same.
Man, but the last one I thought was better than this one.
Man, when they beat his ass in the middle of that street and he got back up, he got back up on beat, killing people to his own song. Nah, I'm good off that.
Funny. That shit was funny. I was like, yo, how does he getting shot and beat and still get up? That's crazy.
But this
Stabbed in
one
his neck and everything.
I'm not gonna give it away because I know there's people out there that still hasn't seen it, gonna go see it or see it on Peacock. Yo, that shit, I'm like, yo, it's like make something that I can walk away from and be like, wow, that's a great horror flick. I don't know what Hollywood is bugging out right now, man. Even
quick question.
Yeah.
Is the Michael Myers character, he's not human, is he?
No, he's human.
Well, he's human, but he has like powers or something.
No, so the director or the creator of him was like, he's not supernatural, but he's possessed by evil.
Look, it don't make no sense.
When he said that shit, I was like, oh yeah,
yeah. It's like I don't know. But you know what, then another one that came out because like this is Hellraiser, they did a remake and it was okay.
I saw that.
I saw Hellraiser. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
The story was as generic as I thought it was going to be.
It could have been better.
Yeah, but the new priest or priestess, whatever you want to call her, yeah. And all the sit on bikes and stuff like that, how they were killing people, I thought was very like there.
Yeah. It could have been scary, but they be playing with it's like, come on, man. Anyway.
But no, I think Black Adam's gonna be good. I think
we'll see.
That the review's been good. I don't know. I think it's gonna be good. I think the dude that's playing Hawkman, I think he's gonna kill it as Hawkman.
Yeah. But I saw one thing. I saw one thing. Because I'm trying to stay away from the internet. I saw one thing in the trailer that I'm like, this shit is gonna be corny. Where he just picked up Homeboy and threw him into the. I said, oh, they're doing too much now. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
But we need that. We need people killing people. He's not a hero, as we all know.
No.
But I think that's the way they can get away with him killing people like that. It's just trying to make it funny, if that makes sense. Like,
but then why have him killing people if it's gonna be funny?
Hey, I'm just telling you because we tried the serious route with DC and people cried about that. Yeah. So now The Rock sees what everybody's asking for. So now you have a chance to come out the gate.
Hey, don't blame serious route. It's because that
it is the serious route. We tried.
No. Don't blame serious route, man. You know it was a shit script.
Wait, which movie was a shit? Which movie are you talking about?
Hey, nobody's trying to watch a movie.
Man of Steel, masterpiece.
Chill. You asked me a question.
Man of Steel, I agree. Man of Steel, masterpiece.
I agree.
Let me answer you, Akisis, man.
I agree.
Stop. Slow down.
Martha.
How do you know that? And then you got this skinny Silicon Valley Lex Luthor. Trash.
But that's not the script. That is casting for Lex Luthor. That's what's wrong. You're mad at the casting, not the script.
Hey, yo, Martha's not the script.
Martha. Okay, what happened? Did you like Civil War? Did you like Civil War?
What are you talking about, Civil War, bro? I'm talking about like
he killed my mom.
What are you talking about? Are you actually gonna equate that to that? Okay,
yes, I definitely am. Okay, your mom been dead. Homeboy's mom been dead. We all know he was brainwashed, and you still crying about that?
You know what we're gonna do? I'm just gonna agree with you that Civil War is shit, and now we can come back and we can talk about this Martha shit. So you gotta explain that to me.
Hey yo,
you gotta explain that to me because you can't justify that reasoning. And also like that Doomsday fight was whack, man. And what's it called? Lex Luthor was just a trash villain the whole movie. You got this scrawny little guy trying to act like threatening. And Superman, God needs to die. Like, come on, just smack his head off the shoulders. Like,
but you know what? It was bad. Like, I don't know what they was doing. But Man of Steel is a classic. I still don't understand what people. Yeah, it was a good movie. But we'll see what DC does next week with this Black Adam shit. And I just don't want to see my boy fail because it's so much hype. He hyped it up so much. I just don't want to see him. I don't want to walk out like what the
I know
fuck, man.
he brought back a certain person. Like that's not even a secret no more.
I don't want to.
It just
because it's like I wasn't gonna go see it because it's the DC does well in anime, like that one you was talking about, Astro with Superman with his son and Batman. I saw like 2 days ago. It was good, and I don't want to see this movie like flop, man. I just don't want to see that. So
yeah. Even if I don't like it, I don't want to see it flop. That's
everything that's not attached to DCEU has been good, right? Most of the stuff. See, the Pattinson movie that just came out was good. The Joaquin Phoenix movie, the Joker movie, was good.
Yeah,
you know they've been doing good solo stuff, man.
I mean, Zack Snyder Justice League did really good though.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. That's HBO Max.
Yeah,
so
it was long as shit, and it was on HBO Max. But the numbers for HBO Max went crazy.
They always fudging numbers, man, on that stuff. That's how Netflix gonna tell you the show is the best.
It's number one, and then they fudge the numbers. But Warner Brothers tried to hide those numbers too. We got to remember that. But you know what,
Keith
bro. But like they did that, and now why didn't they bring Snyder back if he's making them money?
No, but you know what, Keith is real talk, and humbly speaking, Buck is right on this one because I used to work at HBO, and them cats was cocky as hell. Cocky. When them cats put out a script, they expect like it was gonna just blow out. That's how they lost Mad Men. If I'm lying, hit me up because I used to work for y'all assholes. And I still love you. But seriously, no, he's right. He's right. They put out stuff and they think because of their platform, it's gonna just blow up. You know what I'm saying? And you know what saved that company? It was the college kids. There was no Netflix and YouTube and stuff like that. This stuff is now that everybody can pick their own genre. That's why you see like all these platforms is booming up. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't believe in it. They thought that, this is not going to work. But it was actually the college kid at one point where, let's say your parents, you in a dorm, you can't afford cable. You was watching stuff on the internet. You know what I'm saying? That's why all these subscriptions came out because of the college kid. You know what I'm saying? So they put out stuff because they figure like, they're going to like it because it's Batman and Superman. No. There's people that's really into this stuff. You can't sleep on the fan. You can't sleep. Look, I used to get in trouble because when I used to talk about this stuff, I said, look, you can put out a movie all day long. If that plot sucks, I don't care how much CGI you have in it. People going to be like, this is the most trashiest film ever. So the thing what I'm worried about, when I go see this movie next week, 2 reasons why I bought tickets. One, I'm hoping like, okay, he's going to deliver. And because my son, who's like 8 years old, you know what I'm saying, he's going to want to see it. That's the only reason why I'm going. But I will wait for you guys to comment on it before I even go see it. Like, okay, let me wait for the fans' comment because I don't want to waste my money on this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this too about like the streaming stuff, Keesus, is like these companies, they say like, oh man, we're making mad numbers on the streaming. Netflix will say that, right?
Yeah.
And they cancel the show.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying even with the HBO numbers that came out, HBO tried to hide the actual numbers from the viewers that it didn't make as much as they actually did.
Yeah.
And then,
but it was no secret they didn't want Zack Snyder back. Like,
but think about it though. If that thing actually made them a shit ton of money, then they're gonna say, "Nah, we don't want Snyder back," and then they say, "Oh, let's continue with this Batgirl movie." And this crazy ass Ezra.
But that was after they got rid of that Batgirl stuff. After they got rid of the people who were already in there that decided to put out that Suicide Squad. That decided.
Oh yeah, you're right. Different management too. But it's the kind of thing. You're right. Maybe it's different management. Maybe these new guys.
Because that same management, the new management is the ones that agreed with The Rock to bring back Cavill. And they agreed, okay, let's try to get Ben Affleck into Aquaman. Let's try to get him to, reprise his role and stuff like that. So, I mean...
Yeah, and then they canceled Batgirl, though. which I think that
I think that was a smart remove.
that
Let the
shows
folks look back over it.
good business acumen.
But do you guys think? I mean, do you guys think that eventually DC is going to get it and catch up with the MCU? Because I don't.
No.
Yes,
No.
I
It's too
think
far gone.
now
Wait.
I think now is the time because
No.
Marvel is entering
They would have to
stagnation.
start over. I feel like they would have to start over.
No. I honestly think they just need to give you a few good movies. Because I'm telling you now, we got this good Batman movie, we got the good Joker movie, and like this Black Adam, if it's a hit, they just need to build the momentum.
Wait, what
And
good are you counting the Patterson and
yeah,
Joaquin Phoenix
I'm not
Joker?
saying it's part of the DCEU. I'm just saying like they're gonna start releasing good movies on a roll because once they have like someone who's spearheading this whole thing like Kevin Feige or whatever, like they just got their thing, someone who's green lighting good projects
Yeah.
and is
But
overseeing good
I feel like they
projects.
need an actor who could spearhead it as well, and a character that can carry it. And I don't think Black Adam's that character.
Oh, it's definitely not Black Adam. I don't even think it can be Henry Cavill. It depends. Maybe the writing needs to be really good,
I think it
but
could be
like
Henry Cavill if they put out a good Man of Steel too.
Superman, I think you're biased. Like, yeah.
I mean, but no, the first one was really good, and we
No,
can get a
it's not
second
about
one.
the first one being. I think you're a Superman fan for real. For
So you telling me if they put out a Superman 2 that's critically like fan service, not
But you
fan
know,
service, but
you know,
fans everywhere agree that yes, this is
but
the
you know what?
Superman
You
we
know what you
wanted.
guys got to do? You got to go back and see how the Christopher Reeve Superman
I ain't doing
operated.
that. I ain't
No. The reason, no. The reason why I say that because it's like I said, these companies they can ruin like a fan's favorite genre. You got to go back and look at Christopher Reeve, like Superman 3 and 4. It was terrible. Like I sat here and I was doing like my homework because I was a little kid when I was watching this stuff, and I see why it went left because it became more about like look. If you put good stuff out there, people are gonna go. It's gonna go because look, not to digress, when the first Avengers movie came out, I'll never forget. This is before when we were buying movie tickets, there weren't no assigned seats. So at that time, we wanted to see this movie so bad that we bought tickets to another movie and we snuck in to Avengers and we had to sit in the front. That's how sold out it was, right? And the movie was a hit, right? Now, people wasn't doing that for like these DC movies and stuff like that because now everything is assigned seats. So when you buy a ticket, okay, I know this is my seat. People ain't really hype, with certain genre. They're not. And why is that? Because it becomes like, okay, if I put this amount of money in this production, I don't care about the story, I don't care about the comic, I don't care about the plot, I don't care about none of that. Just put it out, put some CGI, put some cool actors in there, it's gonna work. And guess what happens? Boom, it flops. You know what I'm saying? It flops. Then you're wondering why did it flop? Why did it flop?
because they, honestly, you want the truth?
Hmm?
Because Snyder was involved. That's my take.
Well, like I said, look,
You're biased.
when it comes to,
I know. I think you're biased, Buck.
I'm biased against crap. That's what I'm biased against.
well, look.
So did you not like Man of Steel?
It was all right.
Oh, you biased.
It was all right. It's not the best thing ever, but it's a good movie. It has good themes in it. It's a good movie.
Maybe it's your age demographic and how you can relate to the character. And we saw this thing in the 70s, and I'm not that old. Okay, I just read a lot of comics. In the 70s, people started getting bored with Superman because it was like he was too invincible, invulnerable. Like nothing you could do could stop Superman.
But
So
I'm
they
not
had
gonna
to.
make that excuse for that because look at Captain America. If you talk about somebody who's too goody two shoes, he's Superman without the powers.
Yes.
He is
And they-
literally
but
Superman.
H stats didn't say goody two shoes. He said invincible.
Yeah, like
But I mean,
you couldn't kill him. So they
but
had to break down his powers so you could relate to him on a a humane kind of level. You know what I'm saying? And they
but you
started
also
making
know
it more.
you also know who played a detriment to that? Christopher Reeve Superman and his still-faced ass acting. No emotion, and they were like, "Why is the Superman like that now? Why would he be like Christopher Reeve?"
Okay. All right. Closing arguments.
My final
No,
word.
you want to roll. This is a good
Man
topic.
Man of Steel is a mid movie. Zack Snyder's trash. Don't bring him back.
Oh man.
Brandon Roth, worst Superman ever. That shit was
I got to close the topic. I am doing on my channel real quick. On my channel, I am doing a giveaway for my 2,000 subscriber. It is going to be XM Iron Spider-Man. Literally, all you got to do is subscribe, like, and comment. And on my 2,000 subscriber account, I will either do a live or hop on somebody else's damn live and do a giveaway randomly, and I'll pay for shipping and all that. Y'all just get a free statue.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah,
Thank
like
you
you
for
said,
shipping.
comment your channel in the chat or something, or put it in the.
Oh,
Or,
yeah.
you should. I don't know if you have a Facebook page or not, but
I have a Facebook page, but it's my real name, and we not doing that over here.
Asher, what do you give it away? I need to know what you give it away.
I don't know yet. I might give away that art print I showed earlier.
How about that Green Lantern in the back?
Hell no.
Hey, people been asking me for mine. I just be like, yeah. When I'm ready, man, I got you.
They got to come out. Sasha got to come out with something better than this. A better John Stewart in order for me to get this one.
If Tweeter Heads was 1/4, I might have gave up this one for Tweeter Heads.
No, don't do that.
I might have done it.
Good. So yeah, head over to Keis's channel, Keis's World Collectibles.
Collections, man. You gonna send
Collections.
me the wrong?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
oh man,
I can't. Collections. You are correct. I'm
hey, everybody, go to collectibles. I'm trying to win this Iron Spider-Man, so I need to.
And I was writing it down like Keisha's Collectibles. Like, okay, I'm gonna go to that, get my free statue.
As a matter of fact, here you go, everybody. Channel Keis's World Collections. There you go.
Yeah, subscribe to him. Get those subs up.
Buck, what you give it away?
Good.
What you give it away, Buck?
He
Me?
said, give it away.
You see me. I ain't got no statues behind me.
I'll take one of those pillows. I mean, I like cushion. I like to be comfortable.
You want to do a trade? I'll take your Thanos on Trump.
No. Now you asking.
Now he asking for $2.
You asking for $2. That's when we get to my 200 million subscribers. You can get that.
Hey, my dealer's on the side. He's telling me what to say.
That was a good callback.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right, we're getting out of here, man. We're getting out of here. Thank you, everybody. This has been great. This has been awesome. We should be back next week. I don't see why we wouldn't, but be on the lookout for that. And thanks, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you to the panel. Y'all be safe, man.
Peace.
Goodbye.
See y'all. Peace.